How do you explain that big drop
I don't.
off?
You tell me.
I mean,
You're the football guy.
do you become a celebrity overnight and
Maybe
things change a little bit?
I guess. I got a couple of things. This is completely not relevant to the game, other than the fact that it was just remarkable. And I will tell you, I was one of the media members. It was like, maybe Alabama didn't belong in this thing. I jumped on it, but then, and I was telling DJ before the game, before the show, it's 17-0. Alabama can do no right. Oklahoma can do no wrong. And I saw them zoom in on Ty Simpson, and his eyes looked as big as saucers. I'm like, this dude looks scared. Like, I don't know what is going on with Alabama. This does not look right to me. And, again, you factor that with, or you count that with the championship game performance, and you think, maybe they just ain't it this year. So I'm like, oh, it's over. Maybe they should have put somebody else in. Yeah. And then they showed signs of life, and I saw, I don't know if it was McMurphy, one of the national guys, like, Alabama, it basically doesn't belong here, whatever. And I was like, we do have a long way to go. Let's hold up a minute. Now they're showing like, okay, we came to play a little bit. And it's still Alabama. But listen, the things that they can't do are going to bite them against better teams, and they can't run the football. Admittedly, Oklahoma's got a really good defense. Simpson, I do not trust.
I wish I could go back and look at the social media feeds of Bama fans. Probably ready. We got to get DeBoer out here. You know they
100%.
were. You know they were.
Everybody overreacted, and
Yeah.
I did too. I admit it. But again, when you couple that with the fact that they played poorly in the championship game, I just was like, oof. Because I didn't think much of Oklahoma going in. You remember talking about this last week?
Yeah.
I liked Alabama a lot.
So Josh Neighbors actually talked me into it. I was kind of feeling like, okay, I feel better about Oklahoma in this game. We had a little debate before we left, and he brought up even when Oklahoma beat Bama at home, I think it was at home, right? I think Bama had over 400-something total yards of offense, almost doubled OU's. It was just turnovers. And then I was just like, okay, maybe that game is a little what's the word I'm looking for?
Deceptive.
Very deceptive.
Yeah,
Well, I
And
think
misleading.
you could say
Yeah.
maybe this game was misleading because Alabama only had 230 yards or whatever.
260, yeah, that's
So
crazy.
weird.
Okay, so the other thing, these are the things that aren't important but are dumb. Brent Venables wearing an Air Jordan sweatshirt is so bizarre to me, and I realize they're a Jordan brand school, but I'm like, you got to wear something with Oklahoma on it. What is that
OU
about?
logo
No.
at all?
It was the classic Air Jordan with the basketball.
Oh, the big one. Wow.
Yes, it was bizarre.
Yeah, that's weird.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
The other thing that really bothered me, and I don't mean to be like a sensitive Sally here, and I know so many people are like, you're such a baby. What's the hard to kill shirts? Did you see those?
I guess that's the thing this year. I
Bob
didn't
Stoops
know.
was wearing one. I don't know. It seems, by the way, not hard to kill at all, it turns out. But it's just such a terrible phrase
Yeah.
in relationship to a football game. Stoops was wearing one on the sideline, too. It was kind of cool seeing him and Switzer down there. And I realize you're like, oh, you're such a baby. You're so soft. You can say whatever you want. It's a weird sentiment
Hard to kill.
for a football game.
I agree.
I didn't like it at all. I'm like, what are you wearing? And I saw multiple people had them on that were connected to Oklahoma.
I feel like every team tries to have that one little saying that's going to take them there, you know?
Hard to kill. I
Ours
mean,
this year's going to be all in.
again, I get it. I get where you're shooting for there, no pun intended. But I'm like, it just doesn't feel good.
What's been some bad ones? That's got to be up there.
That's
right?
awful. It's stupid. And then you lost.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like it. I was like, it just really was off-putting to me. I was like, that is weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Jordan thing was also strange. But at the end of the day, I liked Alabama. Good for them. They came back and won. That was a very resilient performance. I think they're going to get handled probably by Indiana, but we'll see.
Did you like the home field atmosphere, though?
Okay, that's another part. I want to get to that.
Okay.
We'll talk formatting in a second. I think we all were on board. Ole Miss going to handle. And I want to give their coach a lot of credit. He came out and defended Charlie Weiss Jr. He's like, if we had lost, you would have said, oh, it's Charlie Weiss Jr. He's like, but we won. It's like, oh, can they run Kiffin's offense? He goes, this is Charlie Weiss running the offense.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that he called the plays all year.
Okay.
Whether or not that's true, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that.
All I know is they look great. And not only they beat Tulane, everybody's like, it'll be closer this time. It wasn't. They handled Tulane from the outset. It was never a competitive game. And then, JMU, give them credit. They came back late in the fourth quarter, made the game a little more competitive. They did cover the Vegas number, or the Oaklawn number in our case.
There we go.
But they weren't ever competitive in the game. It was never a question whether they were going to win. But they were a 3-touchdown dog, and they lost by 17. And then the best game of the weekend, without a doubt, even though it was ugly, kickers couldn't make a kick. It was a wild environment. But Miami going on the road, you talk about a gutsy win at A&M, which I couldn't have loved more. I cannot stand Texas A&M. Psycho weird Colt down there.
Yeah.
It was great to see. Fun game, though.
It's so wild that the nation is now getting on board with trying to figure out what is going on with these Yale leaders. It's been blowing up over social media. We've been saying it forever. We just don't get it. But no, it's becoming a real big thing now of bringing more awareness to it, which I still don't get it. It's so bizarre.
I don't want to get it.
And Pat McAfee was down there at their little midnight thing trying to hop on board with them. I was like, Pat, don't do that.
No, it's
don't
terrible.
Do that.
It's so lame.
It's still a wild place to play.
Listen, they're into it. No, it's a tough place to go for sure. I will say Miami probably caught a break playing there at 11 a.m. versus 7 o'clock at night, but they positioned the game where they needed to, I guess, and it all worked out fine. It got me going in the morning. I was locked in. I was excited to get up and watch it. So, Anyway, it was an impressive performance by Miami to find a way to win in a low-scoring game and give them a lot of credit.
How'd Carson Beck do?
I don't know what his numbers were. He looked steady. I don't know if they were.
Because you said the elements were a thing.
It was very windy. It didn't really seem to affect the offense as much as it affected the kicking game. So I have to go back and look at the numbers. So, yeah, about what you were talking about, DJ. I think we all agree it needs to go to 16. And I think most of us agree we need 2 rounds of campus sites.
Got to have it.
It's just such a spectacular thing. It's such a cool thing to have the first 2 rounds on campus. So they've got to make that work. I feel bad for Indiana. You know what I mean? I feel bad for Indiana having to go to the Rose Bowl, which is great for them. It's exciting. But, boy, if you're a top 4 seed, you deserve a home game. I think it would have been really cool if all these teams got to host this next week. I also don't want to wait until New Year's Eve. Like, I wanted to see games this coming weekend.
Yeah, it is odd we go on another 2-week break. I understand it.
Yeah, because you got to travel out to the Rose Bowl. It's a whole thing. I get it. And they go through all the festivities.
Does it kind of suck for the team that gets the bye and they don't play for like 4 weeks?
I was thinking that is tough.
Yeah.
Losing your groove, losing your rhythm.
Well, last year we saw, and again, there were some teams that probably did not deserve buys that got buys, but they all lost. There's probably some benefit to playing one game beforehand.
It's not like baseball where you kind of want to play, but 4 weeks is a long time.
It is. No, I agree with you.
Well, isn't that before the college football playoffs? Wasn't that always the thing? The teams that get into the national championship got to wait a whole month and some change before they play?
Yeah, and I hated that too.
Yeah, so long.
That's why I like the playoff, because it does keep you playing.
Kind of going.
That's why 16's great, because nobody gets buys and everybody's got the same amount of layoff time unless you didn't play in the championship game.
Gotcha.
In your conference championship.
Yeah.
Which may or may not be a thing going forward. So your next matchups are going to be Ole Miss and Georgia, Indiana, Alabama, Texas Tech, and Oregon. And what do we think about the Ohio State-Miami game? I think that could be really interesting.
That will be fun. God, it doesn't. I mean, I think Ohio State is the best defense out there. Even with what OU did this year and everything, I think they're just so technically sound.
Are we sleeping on Indiana's defense? Do we give them enough credit for their defensive prowess? Probably not.
Probably not. No, I would say that'll be – I'm trying to think the most interesting – that will be the most interesting game this weekend, in my opinion, though, Indiana's game.
It's not till New Year's Eve, which sucks.
So late.
One game New Year's
Eve and then three on
New Year's
day.
Day. Yeah.
Which I'm fine with it in general. I just don't want to wait that long. And, again, that's just totally self-serving. But it
So
seems I get it.
What do you think is the most interesting game, DJ?
I would say Indiana.
Indiana-Bama?
Yeah.
I think it's Miami, Ohio State.
I agree.
Ooh.
I think that, but I will say the Georgia Ole Miss game could be intriguing too.
Yeah.
Ole Miss is, I mean, all of a sudden they've turned this into not a crap show, but a chip on their shoulder thing.
I just think
it feels kind of
I
funny.
still don't think they're national
If
champions.
Miami did something a little bit more offensively.
I agree.
past
I
game.
think that game could be a blowout. I think Ohio
Mhm.
State could run away with it, but
Yeah.
I think it has the potential to be the
Carson
best.
Beck, he threw for 100 yards. You know?
I also think Indiana could run away with it against Bama. So
Agree.
Texas Tech, where you at on that? I still think they're going to get rolled.
Yeah, I think
That's
Oregon.
also
I think
interesting.
Oregon did not stay focused late, and they
Mm-hmm.
let JMU get back in it and give them credit. I mean,
I'll say these games are collectively going to be very fun, and I'm glad they ended up the way that they are. Now, I think the 8 teams left, are the teams that needed to be in it.
here's what's interesting.
I agree.
When you think of Indiana, what's the first thing you think of, offense or defense?
Offense.
When you think of Texas Tech, what's the first thing you think of, offense or defense?
Defense.
Really?
I think so, right?
I think of their offense, but
I think offense, yeah.
And what about Ohio State? Defense?
Defense.
Both.
Here's an interesting thing. Number 1, overall total defense, Ohio State. Number 3, Texas Tech. Number 4, Indiana.
Overall?
Overall.
Wow.
Number 5, James Madison. And Oregon just put 40 on them. Now, admittedly, James Madison plays in a lower level, but still. Oregon's the 8th total defense. Oklahoma was 9.
Defense wins.
Defense gets you there.
Miami's 11.
Wow.
Got some great defense. And Alabama's 13. Georgia's 12.
So there's not any out of the
Top 15?
top, say, 14 for playoff. Say,
Did we cover all 8 there?
We didn't get Tulane, but
No. Okay, but as far as the
Miss.
ones that are left.
all the ones that are active, I
Hey,
believe.
Ole
Ole
Miss.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think they're in that. They try to outscore everybody.
They're 40th.
Okay.
Let me look at total offense here. And again, that's not points. That's just yards.
Yeah.
Total offense,
Indiana's got to be up there, right?
North Texas number 1, Ole Miss 2,
Makes sense.
Texas Tech 5. So whatever you think of Texas
So
Tech.
the best balance.
Yes.
They're top 5 in both.
Yeah. Indiana's 8. Indiana's pretty balanced too. Oregon's 11.
You say Ohio State in there?
I haven't gotten there yet. But they're really good. I mean, they're hanging their hat on defense for sure. Ohio State's 24. So, yeah, I think it's just these are really good
fun.
teams.
Yeah.
No, it's awesome. I'm excited. Okay, 10:27. Let's take a quick call. Yep.
Question of the day real
Sure.
quick. And people can reply with this on our D3 Auto Sales text line or Guatney Chevrolet Life and Feedback or on our Twitter poll or Twitter question. I just want to know what people eat on Christmas because in my family, we eat basically the same thing as Thanksgiving. But I wonder if that is the same for everyone else.
That has always been the case for me, but this year I'm taking a
Are you switching it up?
hiatus. I'm doing beef tenderloin instead of turkey. Yeah.
What do
I
you do,
always smoke a
DJ?
turkey on Christmas.
Same. Usually the same.
Same.
I might get a turkey and make it over the weekend
Okay.
just for the hell of it and eat leftovers with it.
I got our Signal Media ham. May make that over the weekend.
Love a good ham. Okay, that's a good question.
Is there another one that sticks out?
Question?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think who do you like after the first week? Who do you like to win the championship?
Okay. We got that too.
Yeah.
Who are the top 4? We want to leave that open or just put the top 4
I didn't-
buys teams? Or
Did you
what?
see the odds? Are the teams that are playing in the second round, are all the teams that had buys favorites? I think they are. How about which team has the best chance to score an upset?
Oregon.
Yeah, you liked Oregon all the way through. And
I don't. I
did-
just
I agree with you.
not all the way through. But
No, I mean
just
you liked
leading.
them. You always liked them to
Yeah.
beat Texas Tech. You've been saying that for weeks. I will say, where's my playoff odds?
Where are all these games?
Ole Miss. Yeah, that's a good question. Well, I know the Rose Bowl has Alabama and Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Sugar Bowl, I believe, is Georgia Ole Miss.
God, that's gonna be a game.
Be wild. Ole Miss and Georgia, it's a 7-point line in favor of Georgia. Alabama is a 6.5-point favorite, but I've seen it as much as 7.5 elsewhere. Oregon and Texas Tech, pick 'em. And Miami is a 9.5-point dog to Ohio State. Not much faith in them. All right, let me get Angry Buck on here, and we'll take a break. What's up, man?
Hey, we do non-traditional Christmas Eve steaks or seafood, but we do turkey on Thanksgiving or Christmas, just like Thanksgiving. Back to your fixing the bowl pool. I have 3 bullet points, and you touched on one of them. About having more home games, higher seeded hosting games. Love that. Don't think we all agree that it should. My other 2 bullet points: get rid of the committee and let's move some of the games that are important out of SEC country. And everybody says that doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter until you play Georgia in Atlanta, or you play LSU in New Orleans, or you play Miami or Florida in Orlando. We almost play Texas A&M and Dallas. Can we move some of these games around the country if it's going to be the Final Four or the championship game that matter? That's all I got.
What venues? I mean, I guess you could use. No, you
We want to play in like New York. Or
could play Ford Field. I mean, Detroit's got a. If you got a dome stadium in the Midwest, you could play. But again,
Unidome?
what?
The Unidome.
No. But you want people to. I mean, you want to be in venues where people want to go. They want to go to
They
New
got to be
Orleans.
big venues.
Yeah, they want to go to. You got to have plenty of hotels. You got to have. It's got to be a big market. So, I mean, Detroit's a big market. I'm sure they can accommodate. That'd be one of the rare Midwestern spots I would think that would make sense.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of others that could work.
Chicago's talking about doing an indoor stadium, and if they do, that would be a good
For the
spot.
Bears?
Yeah.
Mhm. There's a big fight over what they're going to do. So there was talk they're going to move it out of downtown to Arlington Park, which is a suburb.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's talk that like they're open to all kinds of opportunities or possibilities, and they already apparently bought this land out in Arlington Park.
Yeah.
But they may be like Gary, Indiana was mentioned as a possible. I'm like,
I heard
you
that.
can't go to Indiana as the
No.
Chicago Bears.
Heard that.
And I realize it's right there, but still. Anyway, I'm sure they'll work it out. Cooler heads will prevail. It'll all be fine.
It'd be
But
cool if they put a dome on Soldier Field.
yeah,
They're not going to play it, so I don't.
if you have a retractable roof, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think football needs to be played with the open air
Yeah.
as much as you can.
Which teams don't have the option to open up right now? All of them, almost.
Yeah, not many people have a retractable. I don't think.
I would say most now do, right?
What?
Have a retractable roof
Oh, you think most do?
in the NFL?
Huh? I don't know. That'd be a good question. I have to see the
How many
Have to
out of
look
the
through the list.
32?
because Jerry World is.
It's open.
Atlanta is.
It opens.
I don't think Ford Field.
Seattle opens.
Ford Field is not open. I don't believe, but I could be wrong.
Does Seattle close all the way?
Did I say Seattle? I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't-
Chargers. Or
Seattle's not
LA,
domed.
LA
Yeah,
over.
Seattle's not
no,
domed.
no, they're not domed at all. I'm in LA.
Vikings, I don't know if they.
Vikings new one.
LA doesn't have a dome. It's LA.
What team am I thinking about?
I don't know. They don't need a dome in LA. It not only doesn't snow, it barely ever gets cold
the
or
SoFi,
rain.
The SoFi.
I don't think so.
I think SoFi may
Even if
be
they
close.
do, they don't need it. I mean, that's the last place on earth you need a dome.
That would be bad. You're right.
So our second question of the day is: which team has the best chance to score an upset in the college football playoff? Oregon over Texas Tech, Ole Miss over Georgia, Miami over Ohio State, Bama over Indiana.
I like Bammy better. Tampa open air.
Yeah.
New
Yeah.
Orleans has a dome, but they don't have a
Yeah, it doesn't
retractable roof.
open it. Mhm.
How many NFL teams have retractable roof stadiums?
I would say
They could put the Cardinal.
8.
They could put it in Phoenix, but they still play in Phoenix occasionally.
5
don't they?
NFL teams have
Dang.
retractable roofs. A lot fewer than you think.
Dang.
Arizona,
Mhm.
Dallas, Houston, Indy, Atlanta.
Indy
You
has
could put it
one,
in
huh?
Indy. Yeah.
Yeah, Indy'd be great. Yeah, absolutely. They host the Big Ten championship every year. Not that that's the same thing, but they could definitely host a playoff game. All right, we got to hit a break. 10:32. We back in a second. We're going to talk Trey Biddy.
As we head in, food options for the holidays. What about a buffet to go? That's right. You can get that for about $8 a pound at the Wood Grill Buffet off that Congo Road exit in Benton. Now, when it comes to catering options as well, if you're looking for that, check over 200 items on the menu. Anything from mixed chicken, chicken wings, chicken breast, pot roast, smoked pulled pork barbecue, sliced roast beef. You got pit-style ham, meatballs, popcorn chicken, you can go at all. And when it comes to the side items, what do we got? Mashed potatoes, sweet potato casserole, brown or white gravy, doesn't matter. Whatever you need. Mac and cheese, baked white potatoes, baked sweet potatoes. I can go on and on. The Wood Grill Buffet has so many different options, whether you go in, they're open Thursday through the weekend. But once again, these catering options could be a really good holiday option for everyone out there that's not looking to put all that work in the kitchen. Just have it show up, boom, throw it in the trash, call it a day. Go visit my friends over there at the Wood Grill Buffet.
With their eyes all aglow, we'll find it hard to sleep.
Genesis of Conway presents Craig O'Neill each week when he joins Roger, Baz, and Justin on Morning Mayhem. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
This is Sports Center.
Darius Acuff scored a game-high 27 points. Malik Ewan chipped in with 20, but the number 14 Arkansas Razorbacks fell to number 8 Houston 94-85 on Saturday in Newark, New Jersey. After the game, Coach John Calipari said the Hogs just didn't play like themselves.
All I'd say is we were prepared for the trapping. We knew what we wanted to do, how we wanted to play, and we got sloppy. You don't get sloppy from a team that how they play is driven by how they guard.
Up next for the Hogs is a game December 29th against James Madison. Also on Saturday, the ASU men and women took care of business. The men beat Southern Miss, while the women took care of South Alabama. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Steve Edwards Jr. with Edwards Food Giant and Edwards Cash Saver. Christmas season is upon us, and with that comes all the typical hustle and bustle of the holidays. This Christmas, as you hang your stockings and sip the hot chocolate, take a moment to celebrate the true reason for the season. Love, hope, and joy brought to us on that first Christmas night. Share kindness, offer forgiveness, and embrace the love that came to us that holy night. From the entire team at Edwards, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Mickey Hennard for Hennard Foothills Equipment. family-owned and selling and servicing Kubota equipment for over 30 years. Achieving Kubota's elite status for our service department. Henry Foothills Equipment in Searcy, your hometown Kubota dealer, no matter where you live.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong, right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
2026 is about to become the year that you discovered you like the way you look. What makes me say that is this. The Little Rock Athletic Club or the Little Rock Racket Club will let you join for 50% off the joining fee. This offer is good through December 31st. With all the variety they offer, workouts become fun. Your Little Rock Athletic Club or Racket Club invites you to join now. And in 26, people will witness the fitness, and one of those people will be you.
Hey folks, this is Mitch Ward, proudly serving the great state of Arkansas with Red River Auto Group for over 20 years. We started as Arkansas's #1 Ram Dodge Chrysler Jeep dealer, but we've also got Ford and Toyota. And I like to think we've got the largest discounts than anybody in the state. But folks, really, if you bring us any reasonable deal right now, we're going to try to put something together. If that means us giving a little too much for your trade or selling ours for just a little too cheap or fighting for the best rate, we're going to make it happen. Check us out at redriverauto.com.
Welcome back in the zone. If you like the sound of our voices, you should see our faces. Check our live stream out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. Now, back to the show.
All right, welcome back in. You find yourself needing a personal injury attorney, I got you covered. Alan LeVar and his crew at LeVar Law, they got you covered. Multiple locations across the state. So it doesn't matter if you're in a car accident. It doesn't matter if it's a truck, bicycle, motorcycle. You need some help, somebody to hold the other drivers accountable. They got you covered. Over 20 years of experience, $58 million in settlements to their clients. Like I said, they got multiple locations all across the state, and so many attorneys that will help you from point A to point B, so you don't have to worry about all that stuff that comes with it. They're going to put you in the right spot. Alan LeVar is about as good as they come, so if you need information, you need some help, all you have to do is head on over to LeVarLaw.com.
He's had his finger on the pulse of Arkansas sports more than anyone else. You've heard him on Drive Time Sports for years. Now, he's bringing his talents to the zone also. He's Trey Biddy of Hogsports.com. He's brought to you by Tiretown, Pointets, and Benton, carrying all the top tire brands. There's no stress with Pointets. Check them out at PointetsTire.com.
I shouldn't hold it against Paul Feinbaum that he looks weird, but I can't help it. Anyway, he probably heard me say that. Those big ears of his.
Him and Adam Silver were separated at birth.
I just learned that your ears never stop growing.
Yes, that's true.
Wow.
There we go. All right. Trey Biddy standing by. Sorry, Trey. How are you? Trey? On orange, Christian?
That's what it said. It said someone was connected at least.
Sorry, I turned my input all the way down.
That's rude. Hi, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are y'all?
We're good, man.
Good.
Let's start with playoff thoughts.
Yeah, well.
It's a good generic question, isn't it?
That's pretty generic, yeah. It's good to see road teams win. I've talked before. I'd like to see them reverse that, actually, and go with the home teams in the second round and do like the bowl neutral site style deal in the first round. But
how about we just do home games for the first two rounds and then we'll fill
just
them
all
with
together.
Yeah, the first two games.
I just don't think. I mean, this year it's a little different because you had rematches. You knew Ole Miss had already throttled Tulane, and Alabama and Oklahoma played. But normally you wouldn't have that. But like, who is to say? In most cases, again, like the 8 seed and the 9 seed hadn't played the same opponents. It's all very subjective. That the 8 seed deserves a home field over the 9 seed when there's nothing really to compare except for subjective opinions. That's why I say that. The top 4 teams generally, they're the top 4 for a reason.
Right.
So it makes sense to me to give them a home field advantage.
Well, if there's one thing we learned, that doesn't mean everything, right? I mean, because we saw 2 home teams lose in the most, competitive games, or the only real competitive games. So
The Texas A&M Miami game was pretty sweet. I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
it's sad that like we were reduced to like hoping something awful happens to Texas A&M and they lose in the most miserable fashion. But that's where we are. With a 2-10 football team, we can only relish in other teams' misery.
In my defense, I feel that way about Texas A&M every single week they play. So
yes,
I'm pretty consistent with that.
Sure.
If the two teams that got left out that people were talking about, Notre Dame and Vandy, if they were to get in, do you think they would have got past round one?
Who was the matchup?
Where would they have
So it would
landed?
have been Notre Dame and Texas A&M most likely. Let's see.
no doubt they
Texas
could've.
A&M beat Notre Dame earlier, right?
Yeah, first game of the year.
Last second play.
Yeah, it was. That was a weird ending to that one.
But it was at Notre Dame,
So
right?
maybe- but, yes, but they to me they got. I think they got it right. I think this is showing that they got it right. Aside from being, confined to the rule that they had to let Tulane and James Madison in. Though James Madison played better than, what I think.
I think Oregon
20?
lost their focus the last quarter and because they were killing them and wasn't competitive. But, I mean, that's an excuse. But still,
Do you think?
the other thing is that, if you're the playoff committee, you're like, thank God Miami won. Shut these people up.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think Vandy would have beat Oregon? I think Oregon probably still rolls.
I think they still win, but it
Yeah.
at least would have been a competitive game.
Yeah.
It would have been a hell of a lot more compelling television.
Yeah.
I would have enjoyed seeing that. I would love to have seen Vanderbilt get a chance, but I mean,
Yeah.
that's the way it plays out.
Yeah,
I mean,
how dare you go on the road and lose 2 competitive road games in the SEC? I mean, it's just disgusting.
Blasphemous.
You guys are losers. You're terrible. You're not even a good team.
They should rebuild.
Well,
it's a shame because that's probably that's Vanderbilt's shot. When are they going to do that again?
well, that's what we said last year, and they came right back and were even better. So
Well, they also have Diego Pavia still.
Yeah,
and we talk about stuff like all the time with this team or that team or this coach, but like you got to have a quarterback, man.
Yeah.
And
Well, I tweeted this out the other day, too, and then I look up and Mateer's numbers were pretty good. But I thought, honestly, the Oklahoma-Alabama matchup, those are 2 pretty average quarterbacks in the big scheme of things. And I didn't think either team had a great chance to win a championship, largely because of it.
yeah, Mateer hadn't been the same since his injury, but they jumped out 17-0, and I guess that was just the motivation that Alabama needed. Of course, very strange. I mean, with the punter dropping that ball.
Yeah,
It almost looked fake.
Yeah, it's like, oh, were you leaning down to pick up that bag of money somebody gave you or what?
Right. I mean, in the heat of the moment and, everything, I guess it's easy to look at it in slow motion, say like, ew, it looks like he just laid this ball on the ground.
I've never seen a punter do that in my entire life at any level going back to 6th grade.
Yeah.
What game was that?
In the Oklahoma-Alabama game, the Oklahoma punter dropped the ball. He was going to drop it to punt it, but he basically dropped it or fumbled it, and then gets it, regathers, and then kicks it right into an Alabama defender.
Almost like he was like going to drop kick it.
Yeah.
Like that's how it looked.
Yeah. It's like, I'll just kick it off the bounce. It'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I was happy to see Miami win. I love the competitive atmosphere. I love that their environment was great even for a day game.
Yeah.
So, again, I mean, we can debate. We just had a guy call in and say, okay, fine. But eventually when we get to the bowl sites, can we make it a little more even or neutral and not play all these games in the South? And he's an Ohio State fan, so I get his perspective. But, I mean, there are some good venues, in the North that you could play in that are, you got Ford Field we were talking about. And Indianapolis would be another one. You got a couple options there where you could maybe put some bowl games in there that aren't current sites.
It is nice to those college towns, though. I mean, they're making, they're generating tens and tens of millions of dollars for the community to host those games.
No, but we're talking about going to bowl games or bowl sites, not on the campsites. But he's saying like Indianapolis versus New Orleans, or Detroit versus Orlando if you're playing with like Miami, for example. So I get that part of it. I mean, you want to keep it as neutral as possible, I would think. And we were talking about the bowl games and where the bowl sites are here, Trey, and I can't remember. I know Indiana, Alabama's in the Rose Bowl. That doesn't really give an advantage to either team, but. And then you got 2 SEC teams playing in, was that New Orleans? Is that the Sugar Bowl?
Is it? I can't even remember.
I mean, look, you're Georgia. Yeah, it's in the Sugar Bowl. Indiana Rose Bowl, Texas Tech's Orange. So that's not really an advantage for either team. It's a hell of a long trip for Oregon, that's for sure. And then Ohio State is in the Cotton Bowl in Dallas against who are they playing? They're playing Miami. So they're really, I mean, you did get a pretty neutral feel here. It's about as neutral as you could get with these games.
New Orleans should have more bowl games, by the way. You mentioned the Sugar Bowl, but like DJ, that 2010 Sugar Bowl was, I mean, that was as an electric an environment as I've ever been in for a Razorback game.
It's fun.
But just going to New Orleans, spending a week in New Orleans, covering the team.
It was fun.
Eating some good food.
Everyone traveled well.
It was great.
Cool spot.
Yeah.
All week long.
There should be other bowls like, just like you don't have to go, win 10 games to get to New Orleans. You should be able to, there should be a 7 and 8 win team type of bowl game there for SEC teams.
Yeah.
I think.
I agree. That'd be fine. Yeah, I'm all for additional bowl games being played down there. It's a great spot for sure. Talking to Trey Biddy, if you're just tuning in on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline.
I didn't think about that.
What?
Sorry. Go ahead. Can they host multiple games now that there's big windows? Why not, right? Isn't that good for the city?
Maybe not playoff games, but just like alternate. I mean, there are a lot of venues that have more than one game.
There's a lot of venues that have more than one bowl game, yes. Okay. Yeah. By the way, SoFi is domed. It's glass, though. It's all glass, but it is domed.
Okay.
Interesting.
So not retractable.
I don't think it's retractable.
It's not because I just look,
Okay,
if AI is to be believed.
Well, can't always trust it.
I also don't think you need to have a dome on a football stadium in L.A., but whatever.
I thought it did have a roof, though.
Okay. Anyway, all right, well, let's move on to Razorback news, I guess. Oh,
yeah.
We did see this morning that Coach Petrino looks like is going to move forward and take this North Carolina job, and I'm excited for him. I hope he and Belichick can work together, but most importantly, I'm glad he's not coaching the SEC.
I agree with all of that, and I was glad to see Petrino come back. I think that's a hard thing to do, with the way things ended, and I guess it kind of started with a touchdown club a few years ago when he came and visited for that, and it was good. It was good to have him back. I wish he would have won more games, but and I'm glad he's not in the SEC. That rumor's been swirling around for about a week, and finally came to fruition. So I think that's an interesting tandem there. Interested to see what he does at North Carolina. Now, is it going to be a situation where it takes him 2 years? That's what we always say. Year 2 under Bobby Petrino, that's the year. And but hopefully he gets it done sooner, because I don't know if they can stand another season like they had there in North Carolina.
I think it's going to be more so it's year 2 for Bill Belichick. So
maybe
he's on that defensive side of the ball more so as well, and what they do with bringing in talent and securing people. Have you noticed that this popularity thing of thinking that a big-time coach is going to go to a program is going to instantly get recruits there? I think a lot of people thought that was going to be the case with Bill Belichick, and not so much. And they also for sure thought it was with Coach Prime over there at Colorado. That's not panning out either.
Yeah, with Prime, he was more of a transfer portal. I mean, they got crazy those first 2 years in the transfer portal. But again, his son, as much flack as he caught, was a pretty good quarterback, and that helps you win. And now you're without him, and you don't win as much. So, but yeah, the days of guys, it's money. It used to be facilities, it used to be location, and now it is how much money. It used to be, you're going to take care of my son. Is he going to graduate? How much money is he going to get now? That's what it is. I mean, it just is. And if you're not willing to pay, a high school recruit an extra $100,000, then you have no chance.
Trey, switching to football here at Arkansas.
Yeah.
We're in a different era where I think being active on social media is a thing. I mean, you can try to avoid it as much as you want, but it's just the way things are right now. Did you see that post put up yesterday from the University of Arkansas with Ryan Silverfield with his construction hat on and a sledgehammer and a hole through the wall saying something about the rebuilding starts now or something like that?
I didn't know.
It didn't do too well as far as response from, I guess, people who follow the account. They took it down when it started not doing too well. Do you think that's good for the fan base to have a coach very active, being involved and stuff like that, or are they kind of just like, we just want to get to work?
I think it's a balance. Pittman deleted his account. I don't think that was a good policy, but social media. Dave Chappelle made a great point. Social media is not real. Like you can't. If you ever see like Hunter Yurachek, if he posts something on X, the responses are brutal. I mean,
he's not very popular.
Awful stuff. I mean, it's like if somebody said that stuff to your face, you'd just be like, I mean, you'd be fighing. Like, you would have no choice.
Unlike DK Metcalf, I don't punch people who say things I don't like.
Gosh, what was that about?
It's not the way to do things.
No.
Well, this coaching staff that they have put together, and I don't know if the rebuild starts now. I think they have started it, and the coaching staff I've got them at about $2 million more than the last staff that they had. So, and that was one of the things that we were going to be able to look at and say, okay, are they really reinvested? Have they put more money into it? And the coaching staff salary pool is about the only thing that we had to look at before.
Okay, I have all kinds of things I'd like to get into, but we have to run. So, Merry Christmas, Trey. Appreciate you.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we'll talk to you
Merry
next
Christmas.
week.
All right, guys.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
All right. Trey's like, I was just getting warmed up. I'd like to delve in a little deeper with him. He's always a good visit. But you can catch him on Drive Time for the 2 days we're on this week. I do want to tell you about our friends over at UAMS. And if you're dealing with hand or wrist pain, I know a lot of people are, and it's scary stuff. Listen, that's when you got to get right, folks. That's when you got to get right. Even the simplest task can feel impossible when you're dealing with that kind of issue. That's why the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health is your best choice for expert care. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons are leaders in treating arthritis or fractures and carpal tunnel syndrome, as well as any kind of tendon or nerve injury with the most complex trauma cases. They are your answer if you're having a problem with that. Again, this is not one you can afford to get wrong, folks. So go to the best in the business, and that is our friends at UAMS. They are here to help. 501-686-TOSH. That's 501-686-8674. You can get back to living pain-free, restore strength, restore movement. Most importantly, get back to your best quality of life with our friends at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. The doctor will see you now over there. Don't put it off, folks.
Make your holiday shopping merry and bright at This Little Piggy in SoCo on West South Street in Benton. For the kids, This Little Piggy has everything from infant to tween, clothes, shoes, accessories, and toys they'll love. And at SoCo, treat yourself and check off your gift list with women's fashion from top brands like Barefoot Dreams, Free People, Aviator Nation, Spanx, Oncept, and Beach Riot. Plus stunning home decor and gifts for everyone. They even monogram in store, and gift wrapping is always free. One stop, no stress. This Little Piggy in SoCo, your holiday shopping headquarters. Visit them today in Benton.
This is Justin Acri. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. Something has to be done about football players suiting up in shorts. When Knute Rockne was catching passes from Gus Duraeus for Notre Dame over a century ago, he wasn't doing it wearing board shorts or a Speedo. Put some pants on already, kids. Kirk Herbstreit recently went apoplectic on OU's kicker, calling it ridiculous when he could go from the football field to the beach without changing. He's right. Imagine Bear Bryant's reaction if Major Ogilvy had taken the field wearing volleyball shorts. Ouch. Doublebees knows you're in a hurry, so you can pay at the pump with your Exxon or Phillips 66 mobile apps. And if you use your Exxon credit card, you get 10 cents off a gallon. That is a deal, friends, because Doublebees is where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Doublebees.
Winter is coming. It's not Game of Thrones, it's our crazy Arkansas weather. Get your vehicles ready for all the seasons ahead. Football, the holidays, and yes, our crazy weather. Point S Arkansas can take care of your tires, brakes, shocks, or just general service. With brands you know, Falcon, Toyo, Kumo, Blackhawk, and more. Visit one of their locations today. Tiretown Point S in Benton, Bartlett Tire Point S in Heber Springs, Fleet Tire Point S in Russellville and Pottsville, or online at pointstire.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Monday on Out of Bounds, we have a huge weekend recap brought to you by Fleet Management Services. We have Arkansas, Houston to go back and look at and break down. We have the 4 games in the college football playoffs. Harding trying for a national championship, plus a huge weekend in the NFL. Clint Sterner will join us thanks to Chris Crane, Dodge Jeep Ram. All that and much more coming up Monday on Out of Bounds.
The Zone and the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio is back. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, let's see what Justin Acri and DJ Williams have to say on the Buzz Radio Network.
Once again, holiday season is here. A lot of people are going to be out having a great time, end of the year parties, New Year's as well. You may even start early. When that happens, typically people like to go out, have a couple drinks, have a good time. Cool, you do you. Just be responsible when that happens. Have a plan in place. Uber, Lyft, so many different options. Designated driver. Figure out a way not to drive at all if you're going to be somebody that's going to be having a good time. So many times people make that bad decision of thinking they got it. I'm good. It's just right down the street. I'll focus. 10 and 2, radio down. And it ends up being one of the worst decisions a lot of people make in their life. Not only impacting their life, but somebody else's on the road as well. And my friends at the Arkansas State Police will hold you accountable. You don't want to end up in a jail cell and have to pay all those fines that come with it. And it's on your record like forever. So please be responsible. Think before you drink, drive sober, or get pulled over.
Pelfrey used the hard hats. This guy reminds me of him. This is on our D3 Auto Sales text line. I don't know that that's a good thing.
I don't recall that, but
first thing Petrino's going to do at UNC is ask Belichick's girlfriend if she has a sister. Piggy Smalls, grow up. Social media is a coward's platform. I don't know about that, but
it can be used for good.
Yeah,
yep,
I agree. Thoughts on Petrino becoming UNC OC? With Belichick signing Petrino to run the offense, does that mean he's staying on at UNC for the long haul? Well, at least more than 1 year, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
How does climate figure into it being a true neutral site? It doesn't. I'm just saying you wouldn't want to play at an outdoor stadium. Yeah, you wouldn't want to play where it's freezing cold and snowing. I probably missed it, Acri, but when's Festivus? Tomorrow.
What is this?
I can't believe you don't know about it. Did you watch Princess Bride this weekend?
No, that's what I forgot.
Yep. Write this down. Princess Bride.
I'm going to type it down.
Write it down. Princess Bride.
A reminder.
Festivus. Look them both up.
Are they the same thing?
No, they're completely unrelated, but you need to do both of those, and you need to see Festivus before tomorrow so you have something to work with. You need to come up with things that are upsetting you from the year that was.
Oh.
Just check it out.
Festivus.
Didn't Vandy just sign the number 1 QB in high school? Yes. He moved his commitment from Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Is Petrino taking KJ to UNC with him? KJ said he's committed to Arkansas.
So. Said he's all in.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be wild? You see Quincy Rhodes and KJ over there at Frank's spot with their new cars? Quincy just got a new Hellcat, and it's green and has all the stuff. The bells and whistles has like little cables on it that connect on the hood or something like that. But then I was thinking, too, bro, you're like 6'6.5". Would you not think like a nice big SUV would be the way to go? Or you want that Hellcat? So hopefully he doesn't get a speeding ticket, and then we talk about him on the news.
If a speeding ticket's the worst thing that happens, that's okay.
Well, usually some bad things happen when you're going that fast on the road. Hopefully. He's a smart kid. Nice ride, though.
Mm-hmm.
God. To be a college athlete.
All right, we've got a busy second hour coming up. Stick around in the zone.
Attention Arkansas homeowners, if you've put off updating your bathroom all year, then now's the time to call Bath Makeover of Arkansas. Bath Makeover of Arkansas is a local company installing American-made products, including bathtubs, walk-in showers, and walk-in bathtubs. Bath Makeover of Arkansas is also proud to be an official sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Don't go into a new year with that old, outdated bathtub. Bath Makeover can install a beautiful, easy-access walk-in shower in as little as 1 day. Call 1-800-NEW-BATH during our year-end blowout sale. Receive half-off labor on a new bath or shower. 18 months, no interest, no payments. Senior and military discounts. Receive a bonus $200 Visa gift card with purchase. And call Bath Makeover of Arkansas at 1-800-NEW-BATH now for a free $25 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. Call 1-800-NEW-BATH. That's 1-800-NEWBATH.
Beechwood Hospitality presents coverage of the Dallas Cowboys on 103.7 The Buzz. Beechwood Hospitality, the leader in hotel property management.
Happy holidays from all of us at 103.7 The Buzz.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Little Rock police are sending out a reminder for those who buy gifts or items through social media that they are there to keep you safe. LRPD has several internet purchase locations for safe meetups. Those are the headquarters in downtown, the Northwest Division on Canis, the 12th Street Division, Southwest Division on Baseline Road, and Pankey Station. Those locations have more officers and surveillance cameras for a safe meetup. And police in Bryant are giving people some ways to stay safe while last-minute shopping for Christmas. They urge drivers to park in well-lit areas near the front of the store. Police say to lock your cars when you get out as soon as you get in as well. Officials advise putting valuables or packages in your trunk so no one can see them. And of course, always pay attention to your surroundings when you're driving. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Rockwell.
If you don't already have the Bet Saracen Sports Wager app, download it today from the app stores or go to BetSaracen.com. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a cloudy day with a slight chance of a shower or maybe even drizzle throughout the day. It will warm up to 60 with a south wind at 5 to 10. Tonight, still cloudy, a 20% chance of a shower or some drizzle with a low of 56. And tomorrow, we'll get up to 68, still cloudy and a chance of drizzle. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Mike Rowe here with a name everyone should know. Groundworks. The foundation and crawl space repair experts are coming soon to Little Rock. So if you've got a musty crawl space or cracks in your walls, these are the guys to call. And right now, Groundworks is hiring for all positions. If you're looking for a career, Groundworks is the place to do it. You can go from installer to foreman in under a year and become an owner of the company you work for. Apply now at groundworks.com/careers.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Joe Nichols joins Morning Mayhem each week, presented by Bath Fitters. Get the tub or shower you deserve with no gimmicks, just real savings. Check them out at bathfitterlittlerock.com.
Is your yard ready for whatever Mother Nature throws your way? At Acadi's Touch Landscaping, we make sure it is. Whether it's weatherizing your flower beds for the seasons ahead, building strong retaining walls to prevent erosion, or installing French drains to keep water where it belongs, we've got you covered. And when it's time to elevate your outdoor space, we build custom decks perfect for relaxing or entertaining. Call 501-794-2770 to transform your yard into a space you love, rain or shine. Acadi's Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770, where we bring the green to your life.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We're in the big eating season when temptations are going to come at you from family, friends, and TV ads. Not to worry. You've got an ally in Central Arkansas, the Little Rock Athletic Club or the Little Rock Racquet Club, both offering 50% off the joining fee from now till December 31st. Better to save big than get big. And oh, the variety of exercises you'll enjoy with your Little Rock Athletic Club or Racquet Club. In 2026, people will witness the fitness.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you get coverage options based on how much you want to pay for car insurance. And then you decide how to spend the rest of your money, because you're in charge. Today, you're going to pay down your credit card bill. But you decide when you'll pay it. Before the due date, so those interest charges don't get you. But you decide if you pay it in full. But you definitely should, because again, interest charges. With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, we'll help you find coverage at a fair price. And then you're in charge. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Getting more as a MyLowe's Pro Rewards member is easier than ever with the Lowe's app. Download it today and earn 500 points the first time you log in. Plus, your digital wallet helps you scan, save, earn, and access what you need to manage it all in one place. Download the Lowe's app and take advantage of your pro benefits today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid 12/1/25 through 1/7/26. Offer valid for first login per organization only. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Additional restrictions apply. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for more details. Subject to change.
Edwards Food Giant presents Razorback Baseball color analyst and Drive Time Sports co-host Rick Schaefer every Tuesday morning on Morning Mayhem. Rick will share his special take on Razorback sports with the guys each week. Edwards Food Giant, the meat people, the only stop you'll ever have to make for your family's groceries.
Bell & Schwartz Gentleman's Store has stores within a store. The Martin Dingman Lodge Leather Goods,
accessories perfect for Christmas bags, wallets, gloves, socks, and cigar cases. Name brands Gentile, Cricket Razorback gear, Peter Millar apparel, and Viore athleisure wear. Bell & Sword Quality Men's Clothing, the only store with a tailor on staff for your custom needs. Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in Conway, on Facebook and Instagram.
We got the big deals at the Big Rock. The Big Rock Benton.
It's the wrap-up the year sales event at the Big Lot, Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram in Benton. Get new Jeep Wranglers up to $14,000 off. And the midsize truck of the year, the new Jeep Gladiator, starting at just $39,900. These are the biggest deals of the year on Jeeps. Don't miss the wrap-up the year sales event at the Big Lot, Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram in Benton, or chriscranecars.com.
The Big Rock Benton.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10%, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. Feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Todd's picking it up. Let's go. Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, but picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% gear.
Give them credit. One, we could not stay in front of them. I mean, they didn't even run anything. They just spread the court and went on a dribble and shot layups.
The Red White Report is brought to you by Ortho Now, your walk-in solution for orthopedic care at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health.
All right. I don't know if this has anything to do with Arkansas, but a highly recruited, anyway, quarterback from Memphis is transferring. He's going in the portal, he announced today. Hill is his last name?
Yeah.
He played,
AJ?
he threw like 40 passes maybe last
Was he
year.
a freshman?
Yeah, he's got 4 years of eligibility left. He didn't play 4 games apparently. So
Saw where he had offers from Georgia and Alabama.
Florida, yeah, a bunch. So apparently he's pretty good. Arkansas offered him the first time around too, apparently. So don't know if that means anything, but we'll see. Arkansas, what?
Who's that, Memphis?
Yeah. 6'5" kid, 6'4", big kid. Yeah, I don't know why. Why would you go there over those other schools? I don't know, DJ. That's a great question.
Were those offers committable?
I don't know. You just heard from John Calipari. Want to give his credit to Houston. They do deserve it. The Cougars win at 94-85 over the weekend. And Darius Acuff Jr., we all thought played pretty dang good. Did have 4 turnovers. But 27 points, 5 boards, 7 assists. Can't ask for a whole lot more. 1 steal, 1 block besides. And shot 9 of 15. I mean, I don't have a lot to complain about, but here's Coach on Acuff.
It was a close game. And he threw it on a breakout for no reason where he threw it. I'm like, why would you do that? And I said, if you're not into this, you can't be out there. Then I put him back in, but I let him know that's not acceptable. You're holding guys accountable, even in all this stuff. They got to know that there are certain things that, no, that is not missing a shot or turning the ball over. That is the guys between you. There's no one there. All you got to do is deliver the ball. He gets a layup. Now the game is at 7 or 8. And we bounce it off the guy's ankle. I mean, there's things that you got to, as a coach, you say, not happening. And he played a good game. He kept us in. He did some good stuff. I had him handle the ball way more because the other guys were turning it over. So I said, all right, then we'll keep the ball in his hands.
Yeah, well, he ended up with the most turnovers, so I don't know if that was the plan or not. But anyway, that's what happened. But he had a good game overall. Arkansas, again, Struggled at the free throw line a little bit. 21 of 35, 8 of 20 from three, pretty good, 40%. But just a hot shooting day for Houston. They shot 44% from three, 11 of 25. And they were over 50% from the floor. That's just not good enough. And Arkansas's got one non-con game left. It's against James Madison. Duke's come to Fayetteville Monday, 1 week from today, 7 o'clock tip. And then they'll head into SEC play at home against Tennessee on January 3rd. That's a 2 o'clock tip. Here's Coach on the non-conference.
I love it. We played 5 ridiculously top 10 teams. 5. We're 2 and 3. This is the only one that I never felt we had a chance. The others, I thought we could have won both of them. This one kind of got away, and then their guard play kind of dominated us. That's when you're sitting there saying, it's hard. You're doing everything right, and the guy just beats a guy in the dribble and shoots a layup.
That's not good. You don't want that. All right, anything else we need to hit on from Fayetteville? I guess, is it a Fayetteville adjacent? Bobby Petrino going to North Carolina for those who missed it.
It is adjacent, yeah. Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for him. I hope it works out. That's a very interesting personality dynamic mix. But I'm sure that they had a lot of conversations about how's this going to work. And if you're Belichick, you say very dryly, handle the offense.
That's it. At that point, they both know what they're signing up for.
Yeah, I think so. Quinn Grovey will join us at the bottom of the hour. If you missed our conversation about the college football playoff and you didn't watch any of the games this weekend, it pretty much went as expected outside of Miami winning at A&M. And maybe you didn't expect Alabama to beat Oklahoma, but I think most of us were on board with that thought process the other day. Certainly all the guys we talked to, like Quinn and Clinton, all those guys liked Alabama this last weekend. So next up, you got Miami and Ohio State New Year's Eve. That is in AT&T Stadium. That is a Wednesday night game, and then you start the next day at 11 o'clock with Oregon, Texas Tech. Alabama, Indiana is the midday game, and then the nightcap is Georgia hosting Ole Miss in the Sugar Bowl. Okay.
What a lineup.
It's pretty dang good.
Would you want 2 on?
No.
No?
I'm good with this, but I got a game on New Year's Day, so it sucks for me. I'm gonna be busy. We tip at 1 o'clock. So
Who you got?
We're playing Florida Gulf Coast Conference Opener. But the good news is we'll be done by about 3, and I can watch the last 2 games.
What are the – does NFL have New Year's Day games?
No, because it's a Thursday. I think Thursday games are done after this week.
Okay.
I do want to talk about the NFL now, though. It's an interesting weekend in the NFL if you missed it, and continues to sort of shape up, I guess, as far as what's happening here and potential for the postseason. So the current state of affairs in the NFL, and we'll go back over some of the games here in a second. You've got a couple of teams that have punched their ticket in the AFC and a handful that have in the NFC. So Broncos and Patriots have clinched a spot. They're both 12-3. Broncos end at the Chiefs, which, by the way, I don't know if you saw the news on the Chiefs. You know, Minshew played quarterback for them this weekend with Mahomes out.
Yeah.
And apparently they think he's got a torn ACL now, too.
No.
Minshew, yeah.
Who's next?
I don't know. Probably doesn't matter.
Who do you want it to be?
Then it's the Chargers at home. So the Broncos finish with the Chargers at home. Tough game. Patriots have at the Jets, and then they get the Dolphins at home. I mean, the Patriots are in great shape to win the AFC or to have the best record and be the 1 seed.
Okay.
Did you see Hunter Henry get a touchdown yesterday?
I did.
It's nice to see. There are 6 teams in the NFC that have already punched their tickets to the postseason. Seahawks are currently the 1 seed. They finish at the Panthers, at the Niners. Tough finish to their schedule. The Bears, in a miraculous comeback victory against the Packers, have made themselves the number 2 seed, and they lead the NFC North. They finish at the Niners, and then they get the Lions at home. So not an easy finish for them either. Eagles are at the Bills, and they get the Commanders, which the Commanders put up a good fight, but only literally, not in the game, against the Eagles this weekend. There was a scrap.
Okay.
Yeah. But I like the fact they're going to play twice in 3 weeks so they can fight again. Rams are at the Falcons, and then they get the Cardinals. They're the 5 seed currently after losing that heartbreaker to Seattle the other night. And then the Niners are at the Colts tonight. They get the Bears at home and the Seahawks at home. What a finish for them.
They already clinched playoffs.
But they're playing for seeding and division. But, I mean, you get the whole world rooting against you tonight with the Colts outside of San Francisco because of Old Man Rivers. Yep. And then you got the Bears at home, which they're playing great, or at least good enough.
That Caleb Williams throw is one of the best throws I've ever seen.
I could not agree more. And then the Seahawks. It was such an incredible throw.
It was
in
right
that situation,
where it had to be.
It was well covered. Did you see it?
Yes.
It's pretty ridiculous.
I mean, it was a good throw. I wouldn't say the best throw I've ever seen.
It was one of the best throws I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah.
99th percentile throw.
Whoa.
It's the Bears have now got 6 wins to their credit after trailing in the final 2 minutes. Winning in the margins.
Come on, man.
How incredible is that? That's the most wins like that since 1970 when the leagues merged. That's pretty dumb. What else happened this weekend? Oh my gosh, did you see the Detroit game?
Yes. How awesome was that?
Well, if you're a Steelers fan, it was great.
Yeah.
They got 2 OPIs late in the game, back-to-back plays. They scored a touchdown, and actually they scored a touchdown on both of them. And they called OPI on both. Also, DK Metcalf's in hot water for the Steelers.
What's he doing?
You can call it a punch, you can call it a shove, whatever. He had a physical interaction with a fan who was talking trash in Detroit, and there is no doubt in my mind he's getting suspended.
I would say that it had all signs of a right jab, kind of a good follow-through. You know?
Whether it was open-handed or not, he hit the guy in the shoulder.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the guy said that made him so mad. And then the way the guy celebrated, that's another one of my pet peeves, is people acting like we're, like trying to get a rise out of these athletes that you paid money to go watch play. It's just stupid. But anyway, whatever. I didn't mention all the teams, I guess, in the AFC that are in the potential for the playoffs. But we went to the NFC side. But the Jaguars are in good shape. They're in, by the way, if the Niners win tonight. They're automatically in. They've got at the Colts and the Titans. Steelers have 2 games left, too. They're on the road. I can't read my own writing here. I don't even know what that says. Then they host the Ravens in the last game, but they're 9-6. But if they don't have DK Metcalf, it certainly does not help their cause. Chargers 11-4. Bills are 11-4. They're not in as a playoff team yet, but I'm guessing they'll end up that way. Texans, same thing. They've got the Chargers on the road, and then they've got the Colts at home. They're 10-5 currently. What does that say? Christian, could you look up who the Steelers play next? I cannot read my own writing. That's so pathetic. Anyway. So we got a bunch of teams that have been eliminated, too. So Lions are still fighting their way. They got to go to the Vikings and to the Chicago Bears at the end of the season, try to work their way in. They're sitting at 8-7. The Buccaneers at the Dolphins and then against the Panthers at home, which could decide that division and who gets in and who's out.
Steelers 2 divisional games, Browns and Ravens.
Browns, that's what that says. I can't read my own writing. It's so bad. What is wrong with the Ravens? By the way, Lamar went out hurt again. His back hurt. So they're in bad shape.
Time to shut it down over there.
Well, they're still in the playoffs, though. I mean, if the season were to end today, I think they're a playoff team.
At 7-8?
They're not eliminated yet. I'll put it to you that way.
They're still alive.
Yeah. If they finish 9-8, I would think they'd have a chance, but they got to go to the Packers and to the Steelers. So the finish of their season's real tough. I'll guess they're probably maybe they're not going to make it. We'll go ahead and go with that.
Have they figured out Michigan's head coach yet? You think Harbaugh is being considered?
Well, Dillingham, who we were talking about the other day, signed an extension this weekend, so he ain't it.
Nope. Loved his comments at that press conference, by the way.
What are you going to do?
Harbaugh.
Yeah, you're assuming he wants to leave the NFL.
True.
Where he's making piles of money. I don't think he's leaving either.
Okay. What do they do?
I don't know, but it's getting late in the game. Can you move an assistant up? Is there a guy on staff that makes
Brett
sense?
Bielema.
Worked well for him last time.
They won a lot of games.
They did. They had a decent year. It's a big job.
Is there anybody in the playoff right now that would leave their job to go to Michigan?
College playoff?
College football playoff.
I mean, the only one we could think of would have been DeBoer. Right?
Why would he leave?
It's Michigan. If Michigan was open when all these other ones were open, would it have been the number one job on the board?
Would have been one of the best ones for sure.
Bigger than LSU?
I don't know about LSU. Bigger than Penn State, though.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger than Florida, obviously.
Bigger than Florida, yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do. It's interesting. A couple things from the NFL here. We got some reaction.
If they knew about this for an extended amount of time,
why
didn't they do it earlier to get
into
the hat earlier,
If they did know about it, everyone needs to be fired.
I guess that's why.
Yeah, they're in big trouble. Here's the play that we were talking about earlier. If you missed it, DJ said it was just an average pass. We thought it was pretty impressive.
I'm looking at it right now.
Look at it again.
I just did.
What'd
3
you
times. I mean, it's not the best throw I've ever seen.
And
come on, we're talking.
I mean, it was
Ben Roethlisberger, the back of the end zone.
It could not have been
Super
more perfect.
Bowl,
It was closely covered.
Santonio Holmes.
I mean, that was an amazing catch, though, too.
It was a great catch by DJ Moore.
Or I'm talking about Santonio Holmes.
I'm talking about DJ Moore.
But the Super Bowl one was a better pass and catch.
You have to show it to me.
On the fake, Williams looking downfield, launching downfield, going for it all. It is caught. Bears win it. DJ Moore.
I knew it was good. You got that belief, you got that confidence, you got that swagger as offense. You practice well. You hit plays like that in practice. I mean, it was pretty identical to practice. And when the play gets called and the moment comes up like that, it's time to go hit it. Time to go in the game.
I thought it was really impressive.
I mean, he apparently makes that throw in practice every day.
For those who missed the end of the Detroit game, I want to play this. I was listening to this live on XM when I was driving back from Texas, and the explanation was so confusing. I'm like, what happened? What happened? What happened? So for those who missed it, they completed the pass to
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, thank you, who was getting tackled at the goal line, knew he couldn't get in, laterals it back to Goff. Goff catches it and dives into the end zone. It was a touchdown, but the flag was already in the field for offensive pass interference, which negated the play. But listening to the official, because he says it's a touchdown, and I'm like, it is so confusing the way it was explained, but he kept reiterating, the score does not count.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. However, pass interference, number 14 on the offense. By rule, that penalty is not enforced, and there is no replay. The game is over. There is no touchdown. The OPI on number 14 negates the penalty. There is no replay. The game is over.
The OPI ends it. They even conceded, Gene, that Goff had scored a touchdown. As bizarre as it gets.
Yeah, 100%. In the NFL, offensive fouls with time expired do not extend. I was looking to see, and they may have been discussing whether there was progress on St. Brown and whether there was time, but once Carl Sheffer said the ruling was touchdown, we knew that time had expired. You see the OPI by St. Brown there. And as I said, the game was at 0 whenever Goff scored, so that is end of game. You don't extend on offensive penalties with zeros on the clock.
You know, the players are still standing on the field. The Lions players are looking up at the big board, watching the replay over and over again, and incredulous, trying to figure out what just happened. How about the effort right there, by the way, and the presence of mind for Goff to fly into the end zone.
Is that the biggest but in the history of the world?
Yeah.
It's like, the touchdown is good, but...
Yeah.
Why'd they even word it like that?
He also said the penalty negates, or he said what did he say? He said it wrong. He's like, the play negates the penalty. And I'm like, negates the penalty? The penalty's not negated. The penalty's the reason why the touchdown doesn't stand. The penalty negates the touchdown is what he meant to say.
Yeah, he should have added, it was a touchdown. However, it doesn't count because of... Yeah, he didn't word that very right.
He got the fans fired. They were really happy for 2 seconds.
If I were listening and not watching, I would have thought, so the Lions won, right? That's what I would have thought.
It was confusing listening to it. I'll tell you, I was laughing out loud.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. However, pass interference, number 14.
He said touchdown. However, but
here we go.
But
yeah, easy.
He could have come out and said the touchdown does not count. The game is over. Offensive pass interference on number 14.
Boom.
Easy for me to say in hindsight, but it was hilarious. And listen to the Lions fans. I felt bad for them getting all keyed up over there thinking it was good. We're going to talk to Quinn Grovey coming up in a couple minutes. We'll do game balls and jock straps thanks to our friends at the Caddy's Touch Landscape at 11:45. Entertainment report, birthdays, and whatever else you want to get into on this Monday. It's a holiday week. It's good stuff. What's up, Tom?
Hey, I was just curious. I saw something yesterday that might be good for Rogers trivia. I know this isn't Rogers' show, but who is the scoring leader all time in Assembly Hall in Indiana? And then who is the all-time Indiana three-point leader?
That's a good question.
And the answer is I can't even remember his name, but he's from Ashdown, Arkansas. And he just set the records 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, he played at Sam Houston State. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, that's him.
He's a good player.
And also on a related note, he's the all-time scoring leader for Assembly Hall and the all-time three-point leader for Indiana.
Interesting. Thanks, Tom.
For one game.
Huh.
All right. Hey, on a related note real quick, Darian Ford, and I just kind of looked at this as an afterthought, and Joe's opinion, both been scoring 20 points a game regularly for Temple and South Florida.
Joe, Ford and who else?
Joe's opinion.
Oh, opinion. Okay.
One's at Temple, one's at South Florida. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I guess I haven't been following them since I left.
Lamar Wilkerson?
Wilkerson, yeah, that's
Does that
him.
sound right?
Yeah, he's a good player.
Rebecca, thanks for the treats. I appreciate you dropping off some goodies this morning. She says you should have listened to Walt Coleman on the morning show. He explained that call perfectly. Well, the call was very clear. I mean, the call by the official was not clear, but I think what happened was perfectly clear to all of us when we realize that you don't get an extra play, nor should you, if you're an offensive team and you make a penalty or you know.
Yep.
What am I trying to say here?
Basically extend the game by using
you can't extend the game because the penalty was on the offense.
How often have you seen a quarterback run down the play for golf to even be in position for that? Anyway, I've never seen that.
The heads-up play.
And, yes, thanks, Rebecca, for the treats. It was very nice and very good.
He put his hands in his pockets, DJ. Pretty sweet throw. Drake May had a beauty last night, too.
He had a great throw, no doubt about it, but I don't think it was anything. It was a post route that was on the money.
The dude was draped on him in overtime to keep your playoff hopes.
Get more separation. I don't know.
Well, he didn't have more separation, so that's why it's a great throw.
Clean pocket, stepped into the throw.
He
great protection.
He was fading to his left. He was moving.
We've seen some. Oh my gosh!
It was a great throw.
It was a great throw.
There's been a lot of great throws in the
All right.
history of the league.
It is about 80%.
I'm pretty sure Harbaugh's banned from college football for 10 years. We were talking about John Harbaugh, not Jim Harbaugh. Jeff Hafley needs to go to Michigan. Where's Jeff Hafley? Do I know him? Fans should be disciplined, too, by a rest of season ban. Can't let that behavior and antics be normalized. Look, JJ, I disagree. If you talk noise as a fan, that's your right. I don't like it. I'm not going to taunt players from other teams because I like my team. I think it's stupid, and it's juvenile, and it's idiotic. It happens at every NFL stadium every week, and guess what doesn't happen? An NFL player punching a fan or shoving a fan or grabbing a fan or getting aggressive with a fan. If you can't take it, you got to not acknowledge him. But you can't go over and get physical with a fan in the stands no matter how stupid that guy is. You can't.
Yeah, I'm not saying he should, but I do think it depends on what he said.
It does not. It does not.
I think if he said something crazy, he should be banned.
Oh, banned
That's
or
different.
punch?
I'm saying DK can't do it. He's got too much to lose.
No, he can't.
And your team's in a playoff hunt. You cannot afford to miss games, which I'll be shocked. I'll be embarrassed for Goodell if he doesn't suspend him for one game.
Yeah.
You cannot touch a fan.
I agree.
Unless you're in a physical confrontation and he comes at you, that's the only way you can do it. I don't care what he says to you.
And I'll say this. Some people will say, I don't care what it is. I'm not going to let another grown man talk to me like that. You know, but not in that situation. You can't. Yeah, there's nothing. If you got people in your circle, let's just say if they heard what this guy said and people in your circle that thinks it's a good idea for you to actually let that impact you and then go do something about it, then you got the wrong people in your circle. Those people are insignificant.
Yeah,
and
that's
don't
the
matter.
thing. I'm not going to let another man talk to me. Look, you're a multi-million-dollar star athlete whose team needs you badly. This guy's a loser who lives in his mom's basement in Detroit.
They hope you do something.
Exactly.
Yes.
Did you see the guy jump for joy after DK walked away?
Made his life.
Yes.
That's what he wants. He
Exactly.
gave it to him.
You're just falling right, into what he wants.
That's
right
when
in
you
his trap.
need family members to go handle that for you. That's what you need.
The news tells me words are violent, though, Justin. Does it? I don't think so. JJ's trying to be cute. Mark in Lexington, Lamar Wilkinson is not the all-time leader. He is the single-game three-point leader.
I think that's what he meant.
That's what he said.
That's what he meant.
He did say it.
He scored the most points in a game. for Indiana.
He set the most. He set the record for most 3-pointers made in a single game at 10.
That's a lot. And he set the Assembly Hall record for most points in a game.
That's
I
what
didn't
he
look
said.
that one up yet.
Okay, that's fine. He's only been there one season. This guy said, "Yeah, it's not all-time leader, but he's saying single game." Yeah, 44 points on 10 of 15 from 3. That's pretty dang good. Good for him. DJ, you're a Caleb Williams hater. There's a positive correlation between painted fingernails and football pass accuracy. Well, he must be really good.
I'm not a hater on him.
More quarterbacks need to paint their fingernails.
Yeah.
Concur.
I think he's a really good quarterback.
All right, game balls and jockstraps coming up in a little bit, but we got Quinn Grovey after the break as we head in. I'm going to tell you about my friends at Cash. I was talking to Coach John Shulman yesterday, and he told me that he was taking his family to Cash tonight.
Oh.
They got a little bit of a break before conference play starts, so they're going to take advantage by going out for a nice meal.
Did you give any suggestions?
He's been there a bunch.
Okay.
And he's a foodie. He knows what's going on. I don't have to help him, but he knows how much I love the pork belly. He knows how much I love the scallops. He knows how much I love the filet.
Such a good scallop.
It's just such a great place. Probably need some soup for this stupid throat of mine today.
Yeah.
They would have a great option there, too. 501-850-0265 is the phone number, and go online to cashlittlerock.com, C-A-C-H-E, littlerock.com, to see the menu. And if you need special event space for any old reason, Cash is great. Up to 150 people in that space upstairs. They've got a smaller room downstairs as well, but you cannot go wrong. It's absolutely awesome. And the food is always on point for lunch, for dinner, and for special events. It's Cash and free valet parking in the evening time. So go by and see our friends downtown. It's right in the heart of the River Market. It's 11:31. We're back with Quinn Grovey in a sec.
Oaklawn is here for when you want real action, and the wait is over. Live racing is back. Every weekend brings big moments, big crowds, and your chance to feel the thrill of a big win. The holiday racing season begins Friday, December 12th, and runs through January 4th. Then the excitement returns with the classic racing season, January 30th through May 2nd. It's racing, it's winning, it's everything you've been waiting for. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Sports Center.
The first round of the college football playoff is in the books. Alabama beat Oklahoma 34-24 to advance to face number 1 seed Indiana. Miami took down Texas A&M 10-3 to earn the right to face 2 seed Ohio State, while Ole Miss and Oregon both cruised over Tulane and James Madison respectfully. Ole Miss will take on 3 seed Georgia, while Oregon has 4 seeded Texas. The second round will start on New Year's Eve with Miami versus Ohio State. The remaining 3 games will be on New Year's Day. In the NFL, the Patriots, Bears, Niners, Eagles, and Seahawks all clinched postseason berths this weekend, while on the other side, the Cowboys were eliminated from the postseason. And Monday Night Football will feature the Colts hosting the Niners at 7:15 on ESPN and ABC. Radio coverage can be heard on The Buzz. Join in progress at 8 o'clock. I'm Christian Weaver with The Buzz Radio Network.
When you've thrown over 4,000 innings like I have, you know joint pain isn't a maybe, it's a guarantee. For you, was it climbing ladders or too much heavy lifting? Hey, we're all in the same boat. But surgery, that was never my answer.
Baseball legend Roger Clemens knows there's a better way. That's QC Kinetics regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself. No scalpels, no fake fixes, just real relief.
What I love about QC Kinetics, these are the most respected medical pros in the country that specialize in non-surgical therapies to get you moving again.
Don't mask the pain, fix it. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation.
I trusted QC Kinetics. You should too.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
This is Justin Acri. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Mickey Hennard for our service department at Hennard Foothills Equipment in Searcy. Whether it's Kubota, Vermeer, or steel, our team will take care of you. Family owned for over 30 years, Hennard Foothills Equipment in Searcy, your hometown Kubota dealer, no matter where you live.
Hey, it's David Basil from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Basil sent you.
Clint Conk joins the Zone each week on 103.7 The Buzz. Brought to you by Farm Brothers Flying Service, providing crop dusting services to farmers in Southeast Arkansas. Call 870-263-1300.
The Zone with Justin Acri and DJ Williams in the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio is back.
Don't be so quick to walk away. It's me. I wanna rock your body. Please stay. It's me. You don't have to admit you won't play.
All right, welcome in the holiday season. It is here, and it's not too late. 4 days away. 3 days away from Christmas. 4 days.
3 days.
Wow. Last minute shopping. I got you covered. My friends over there at Jones & Son got you covered. And this one, it doesn't matter if you procrastinate or not. If you walk through the door with this right here and somebody gets to unwrap it, it's a home run every single time. They got all the top brands in the business when it comes to that fine jewelry at 11121 Rodney Parham Road at Jones & Son. Vahan, Michael M., they got it all. And they got a best price match guarantee. So when you look for something nice, you might as well spend the best price you can on it, and that's exactly where you find it. Diamonds, they got the best quality rock at a fraction of the price since they're a direct diamond importer. Great financing options as well, and their unique couture collection, all to be found at Jones & Son. Go stop by and visit them at 11121 Rodney Parham Road.
1, 2, get down.
It's time to get down with Quinn Grovey, the current Arkansas football color commentator and former Razorback quarterback legend, joins the show to give us his expertise on football each week.
Takes it, cuts inside to the 10 to the 5, he'll score. Touchdown. Quinn Grovey, showing the great athletic ability, did it his way.
Quinn Grovey is brought to you by Conway Wealth Management. Planning today for tomorrow. Go to ConwayWealthManagement.com for more info.
Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be
Hi, Quinn.
What's going on, Justin?
Quinn, what's the greatest pass you've ever seen thrown by a quarterback, and why was it Caleb Williams to DJ Moore this weekend?
Oh, wow. Wow.
You see what I'm dealing with, Quinn? The best pass ever.
Just call us dumb and move on.
Ever.
Earlier, I heard y'all kind of talking about Caleb, and so I guess y'all have been talking about him all day, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty impressive. DJ's like, seen better.
It was a good pass. I don't think it's the best pass I've ever seen.
Saw an 8-year-old across the street throw a better one to his little brother yesterday. No big deal. I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. Anyway, let's talk about the college playoff. Quinn, we got, I think you liked Alabama last week. I was on board with them. Yeah. I thought they were in big trouble, though. It was 17-0. I was like, these dudes do not look like they want to play. And then A&M spit the bit. I was kind of thinking, all year I've been saying I don't see it. They're just solid. They're not sexy. And they needed to be a little sexier this weekend.
Absolutely. That game, Miami and A&M, both those teams hadn't been in that situation in a long time. And I've always been waiting for the shoe to drop on Texas A&M. I'm a Marcel Reed guy. I like what he does, but when the pucker factor comes through, he doesn't always rise to the occasion. And there was another opportunity for him to win a football game, and he throws a pick in the end zone. So I just thought both those teams were really, really tight early on, just really trying to figure it out. And I talked about that with you, I think, on Friday, that those two quarterbacks and those two teams they're mistake prone, and the one that doesn't make as many mistakes is going to win. And then the kicking game went south, field goals all over the place, and it just looked like both those teams were extremely tight. And the team that got that first lead was going to have an opportunity to win the football game. But Marcel Reed got them going, got them down there. Now it's like, ooh boy, you don't want to go to overtime in College Station, and they were able to get out of there. But Alabama, Oklahoma came out and was looking really, really good. Alabama just stayed the course, and when they got that first 7, I knew things were going to tighten up for Oklahoma just a little bit. And then he throws that pick 6, and I said, oh, you can forget it. Oh, the fat lady is singing.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to take place, and Alabama got it going. So, yeah, those were two really, really good games. The other two games were basically what we expected.
Were you expecting Alabama to push back, or did you think, dude, they just don't have it? I mean, I think part of the thing for me was giving up on them early after watching them get beat down by Georgia. I was thinking, man, maybe this team just doesn't have that factor, whatever that is. And for them to, to come back the way they did was so incredible. There's obviously a little more to Alabama than maybe we gave them credit for.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a tough environment to do that, but they've been battle tested. They got a lot of guys that's played in that situation, and I really didn't know, to be honest with you. After what took place against Georgia, they got down 17-0. I was thinking, man, all this stuff I'm saying all week long, thinking Alabama's going to win this football game by 7 or more points. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. But then when they just kind of hung in there and they just started slowing Oklahoma down just a little bit more and then started getting a few more plays on offense, I just think they needed, once they scored, it was going to be an opportunity for them to get back in the game, especially if they could do it before the half. But 17-0, I'm thinking, oh my God, I look like what I'm saying is bad information.
I wonder what, and I didn't look at it, I wonder what kind of odds you could have gotten giving 9 points by Alabama down 17 at Oklahoma early in that game. It had to be 50-1.
Oh my God! I'm sure somebody took that too. I got a lot of buddies who indulge in the betting arena.
Yeah.
But I need to ask those guys that question because I'm certain, nobody's thinking this is the time to bet Alabama money line right now. I mean, there's not the time. So, but somebody got paid for sure.
There's no doubt. In hindsight, that was interesting. So, what do you think about the second round matchups, Quinn?
Well, I think Ohio State's going to boat race Miami. I think they're going to run out of gas. I just think Ohio State is very strong. And I mean, Miami can match up athlete from athlete. Their defensive front is really nice, and they've got speed all over the place. So we'll see if that first game against Texas A&M has really allowed them to kind of settle in and play a little bit more football. But I think Ohio State wins that game. Oregon's going to eventually outlast Texas Tech. I think their speed and what Dan Lanning does as a big game coach is going to take Texas Tech in their defense, which is very, very good. I think they're just too fast defensively. I think Tech will score. I mean, James Madison scored against Oregon, so this is going to be a high-scoring game. I don't know what the over is, but I would be betting on the over because I think Oregon will be able to affect Texas Tech's defense. So I got Oregon in that one. And then you look at Alabama and Indiana. Man, it's hard for me to say I want to go with Indiana, but I think you got to go with Indiana, even though I think Alabama's got more experience in what they're doing. They got another win under their belt in a tough environment. So going out to the Rose Bowl is going to be a great opportunity for Alabama. Indiana, has Indiana ever even been to the Rose Bowl when that used to be their affiliation? I probably doubt it.
It's been a long time if they have.
Yeah. So, I think Indiana will probably win that football game, just simply Fernando Mendoza. I don't think he'll have the Heisman jinx. Their defense is really good. And I don't think their coach is a no-nonsense kind of cat. So he's going to be a drill sergeant on Indiana in a big-time way. And so Kirk Cinetti, he's going to have them ready to play. I do believe that because even though it's a higher level right now, he's won championships at a lower level, so he knows what to do. And then Ole Miss and Georgia, I think Georgia – you're not betting against Kirby Smart. No chance.
Quinn, here you go for all of your media appearances this week, a little nugget to use. Indiana has been to the Rose Bowl.
Okay.
Once. 1968. They lost to USC and a pretty good running back named O.J. Simpson.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been a minute.
Yeah. Well, those bowl affiliations – it used to be really nostalgic. That's all you really wanted to do was get to your bowl affiliation. So I'm sure a lot of those people will still be excited about going to a Rose Bowl because it is the granddaddy of them all, even though it's a part of the quarterfinal slate.
Anybody who's not been to the Rose Bowl should be excited to be going to the Rose Bowl. It is incredible. I have been to one. It's phenomenal. All right, so Ryan Silverfield, is he trying to set an NCAA record for the most coaches hired?
Hey, he's getting after it, isn't he?
Got a lot of them.
Yeah, we got a run game coordinator on defense, and, we got a lot of stuff. And he said that. He said, man, I'm going to have some positions that you hadn't seen. And I was wondering what some of those were going to look like, and I think you'll still see more to come. But with that commitment, from a financial standpoint, he's going out and getting some guys and bringing in some guys. And I think you'll see more from a scouting and talent development aspect of it as well. So we can make sure we're hitting on portal pieces and high school athletes as well. But I think he's not finished. He's not finished because he wants to make sure that he has everything to be equipped to go and compete. And that's going to take a lot of support staff, which I know he's got his eye on.
Do you think this approach may be the new way of doing things to help close the gap of needing to coach new players, something new every single year, just because so much turnover in the portal of, you don't have that element of, okay, this guy's been in the system 3 years. You got a guy, this is his first year here. Does it help having a little bit more individual one-on-one coaching since you have so many coaches?
Well, you got a lot of coaches, but I think, a lot of these guys, I think where you're going to be able to make the difference is not the on the field stuff is definitely going to be important as you develop your players and try to help them get to the next level. And I think Ryan Silverfield's done a nice job with sprinkling in some NFL guys who understand how to get there. So I think from that standpoint, everybody wants to get to the NFL. I think they'll help them there. But I think the biggest thing for this program to make sure that we're moving in the right direction is hitting on the right talent that wants to be a Razorback. And I think that's where you're going to see him really start to invest a little bit more money and really trying to make sure we identify the right talent. And then now we've got a staff of people who can help them take that next piece, which is developing them to make sure that they play a little bit better than what they want to.
Quinn Grovey joining us on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline. Quinn is presented by Conway Wealth Management. And just a couple more things quick, Quinn. Petrino and Belichick. What a combo.
Ooh, my goodness. There's a lot to be said about that one right there.
I mean, this could be like Simon and Garfunkel, or hell, it could end up like Hall & Oates.
DC?
I mean, how's it going to go? That's the question.
Well, we know both of them are, arguably two of the best of what they do. Petrino's the best at play calling, and Belichick is no doubt considered the best NFL coach out there or ever. And so if they can come together, I mean, that's a dangerous combination. Belichick is going to make sure that defense is right, and he's got the ability just to turn it all over to Bobby Petrino. So on the offensive side, that could be crazy. Now, I don't know what it's going to look like. I mean, both of them are kind of getting up there in age, and so if they've got the energy to just – if they got people in their front office and their coaches that can go out and do all that recruiting stuff and, they just kind of come in and close the deal, I don't think either one of them really want to get out there and do all that. But if they got people that can make that happen, and I'm sure Belichick is running his in North Carolina like the Patriots, so I'm sure he's got a scouting department and all that kind of stuff that's going to make sure that they're taking care of the P's and Q's out there, and they're just bringing him the talent. It could be a dangerous combination. Belichick's going to put something in place defensively, and Bobby's going to get them going offensively.
You literally took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, you're going to be on your P's and Q's around that locker room with those guys running around. Oh, my gosh. Last thing, how was the experience in Jersey other than the fact that Arkansas fell a little short?
Well, the food was great.
Yep.
I love to eat. I mean, I was eating like crazy. I mean, got a chance to spend a lot of time with our donors. The one thing I love about our fans, they travel, man. When they get an opportunity to go to a great place, they'll show up, and they were awesome. So I appreciated that. Got a chance to take some donors out and hang out with them. But the game, man, was a little tough. You get behind early, and when they went on that 21-2 run, I was like, bad shot, bad shot, bad shot. They kept making them. Houston kept making them. I was like, holy smokes. But it was good to see Malik Ewan get going, and then Darius Acuff just did what he normally does, just gets it in the flow. And my guy Christian never lets me down, man. He always gives me that in sync on the way out during the Christmas holidays, man. Christian, I appreciate you.
All right, Quinn, have a happy day. Have a Merry Christmas. Appreciate you very much, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right, man. We'll see you guys.
All right, see you, buddy.
All right.
11:48, Quinn Grovey. Good stuff. Appreciate Conway Wealth Management. We'll take a break and come back and wrap up the hour with some game balls and some jock straps. And our friends at Gwatney Chevrolet want to help you have a Merry Christmas as well. So if you are looking for a new vehicle, guess what? You need to head over there. And even if you're not, you probably should head over there. They got so many good deals. You're going to find a car, maybe if you're not even looking for one. Buy a new Chevy Equinox, and they're going to give you a $250 Christmas spend just in time for the holidays. The bonus gift is only while supplies last, so do not wait. Enjoy the comfort, safety, and style the Equinox is known for, and then put a little something extra in your stocking as well. It's right there at the James Street exit if you're heading north from the capital city. Pop off, slide in, look for the big, beautiful American flag. Go see my friends at Gwatney Chevrolet. Get a new vehicle, or heck, go get a pre-owned vehicle. And with a pre-owned, they're going to give you 1 full year of free maintenance, including oil changes and diagnostics on every pre-owned vehicle on the lot. And you can take advantage of available sales tax paid on pre-owned inventory for even better savings. It's all at one place, though, under one roof. It's at Gwatney Chevrolet. It is in Jacksonville, and they are awaiting your arrival to put you in your next ride.
Is your yard ready for whatever Mother Nature throws your way? At A Caddy's Touch Landscaping, we make sure it is. Whether it's weatherizing your flower beds for the seasons ahead, building strong retaining walls to prevent erosion, or installing French drains to keep water where it belongs, we've got you covered. And when it's time to elevate your outdoor space, we build custom decks perfect for relaxing or entertaining. Call 501-794-2770 to transform your yard into a space you love, rain or shine. A Caddy's Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770, where we bring the green to your life.
Hey, it's David Basil for Luxury Pool and Spa. Can you feel it in the air? Oh, I can. It's hot tub season, and I love my hot tub from Luxury Pool and Spa. You can too. They have Fantasy and Caldera hot tubs in stock and ready for delivery. Luxury Pool and Spa also carries Serona Spa chemicals and frog systems. I use both in my hot tub. You gotta have them. Luxury Pool and Spa also has Pollywood Adirondack outdoor furniture for sitting around your fire pit with family and friends. Live the life of luxury with Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. LuxuryPoolArkansas.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-939-2525. That's 800-939-2525. 800-939-2525.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. The Kubota L-Series is the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. They're designed for easy operation and feature performance meshed attachments. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $3,500. Now through December 31st, see us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or online at rivervalleytractor.com.
With hundreds of vehicles in stock across 6 brands, your next ride is waiting for you at Red River Auto Group. We know that the road ahead is important. Whether it's your daily drive or your next big adventure, the right vehicle makes all the difference. From the reliability of a Toyota to the strength of a Ram truck, we offer vehicles built to last with options for every lifestyle. State-of-the-art technology, unbeatable performance, and the comfort you deserve. It's all waiting for you at Red River. Visit us online at redriverauto.com.
Kevin Harlan here from Monday Night Football on Westwood One. Coming up, it's the 49ers at the Colts. At 10-4, San Francisco is in the NFC West race. The Colts at 8-6 are on the playoff bubble. Join me and Ross Tucker for the call of the 49ers at the Indianapolis Colts on Monday Night Football.
Right here on 103.7 The Buzz.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with a Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Straight Talk knows the best holiday gift is simply saying yes.
Yes, you can stay up late. Sure, more cookies. Of course we can watch that movie again.
That's why we give you real unlimited data, so you can say yes to all of your family's streaming, scrolling, and sharing. And now at Straight Talk, get another gift worth giving, a free 5G phone with select plans. Because yes is the best gift to give. and receive. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
You never know what they're going to talk about on The Zone.
Does cocaine make you skinny?
Asking for a friend.
It made you probably not very hungry, and it made you burn a lot of calories. You're probably running around like crazy.
Let's see what the guys are up to today.
Okay, sure. Interesting.
Yeah.
We're going to hold game balls and jock straps for the top of the hour, I guess, because we're not going to have time to do them here.
Cocaine may make you be skinny, I guess. I'll tell you what, if you try to plump up and bulk a little bit, you could head out to the Wood Grill Buffet. Eat all you can. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's the best thing to mix and match on your buffet special, but here we are. Holiday season is here, trying to make sure that we take care of people. The best bang for your buck that you're going to get when it comes to all-you-can-eat food, great prices, and usually when you hear that, you worry about the sacrificing the quality of food. Not the case here. Great food they got over there at the Wood Grill Buffet. Open Thursday through the weekends, and like I said, the holiday season, sometimes people don't want to have to slave away and cook all day. Well, they got options to go as well, okay? So you can buy per the pound, load up all those things you want, and take it home, make it easy on you. Also, still, you can get your catering options available as well. And when I talk about the list of menu items, we don't have enough time to talk about it. That's how many they are. So if you got picky eaters in your family, you cannot miss here at the Wood Grill Buffet. But I encourage you to go out in person. Great customer service, great ownership over there, and people who just do it the right way. Go visit my friends at the Wood Grill Buffet.
Okay. Quinn Grovey was just on this, and he said that Belichick's doing it the Patriots way, and Ethan said, does that mean that they're deflating footballs at North Carolina? Pretty funny.
Whatever it takes.
Hey, listen, you got to do what you got to do. In this wild, wild west era we live in. Tell Quinn that he can't really say fat lady anymore in this day and age. She should now be described as either robust or sturdy. Just saying.
Big bone? Is that still a thing?
I think there are certain things you can still say. Fat lady is one of them. When you think about the genesis of the phrase, it's fine.
No.
Usually, although there are plenty of thin operatic singers.
Okay.
I would say you can still say, can you still say?
Be careful. Usually if you have to ask.
Beat him like a redheaded stepchild. Can you still say that?
Oh, I've never said that before.
You should.
I don't say it, but I think we can still say it.
What about
the shirt?
What's the one with the dog? Like beat him like a dog?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Saying?
Oh, remember? Dang, I forgot this list came out when they used to say, "Don't beat a dead horse."
Yeah, beat a dead horse.
They said, "Don't feed a fed horse."
We did that whole thing.
Yeah,
that was
did that.
PETA.
Yeah, that was us.
PETA.
Yeah.
I'm not subscribing to PETA.
Yeah.
I'm not doing what they say.
Can you call them the shirts that are white?
Wife beaters?
Yeah, can you still do that?
I think you can, but I don't. Call them tanks.
Tank tops.
That's why I go back to you're going to get a jockstrap, Oklahoma, for your stupid shirts you wore this weekend. You guys are idiots. Look dumb. Anyway, we'll do game balls and jockstraps first thing out the gate next hour.
That would be a fun segment.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you as a person of color things that I don't know if I can say to you as a what would you call yourself?
White.
Okay. And then you can ask me, can I say this?
I know what I can't say about it. That's why I'm still doing this job. It's 11:58.
Hi, I'm Steve Edwards Jr. with Edwards Food Giant and Edwards Cash Saver. Christmas season is upon us, and with that comes all the typical hustle and bustle of the holidays. This Christmas, as you hang your stockings and sip the hot chocolate, take a moment to celebrate the true reason for the season. Love, hope, and joy brought to us on that first Christmas night. Share kindness, offer forgiveness, and embrace the love that came to us that holy night. From the entire team at Edwards, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100
Gambler. Arkansas Municipal Equipment presents Coach Nolan Richardson when he joins Drive Time Sports every week with Rollin' with Nolan. Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Bowen. Find them online at ametrucks.com.
We hope you and your family have a happy and safe holiday season. KABZ FM, Little Rock.
Little Rock police are sending out a reminder for those who buy gifts or items through social media that they are there to keep you safe. LRPD has several internet purchase locations for safe meetups. Those are the headquarters in downtown, the Northwest Division on Canis, the 12th Street Division, Southwest Division on Baseline Road, and Pankey Station. Those locations have more officers and surveillance cameras for a safe meetup. And police in Bryant are giving people some ways to stay safe while last-minute shopping for Christmas. They urge drivers to park in well-lit areas near the front of the store. Police say to lock your cars when you get out as soon as you get in as well. Officials advise putting valuables or packages in your trunk so no one can see them. And of course, always pay attention to your surroundings when you're driving. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Rockwell.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Dreary skies are back. It'll be cloudy today with a 20% chance of some showers or maybe some drizzle, and we'll warm up to 60. Tonight stays pretty mild, a low of 56 with a 20% chance of a shower, still cloudy. Same for tomorrow, and up to 68 degrees. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
This is Justin Acri. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Bell & Schwartz Gentleman's Store has stores within a store. The Martin Dingman Lodge leather goods, accessories perfect for Christmas bags, wallets, gloves, socks, and cigar cases. Name brands Gentile, Cricket Razorback gear, Peter Millar apparel, and Fiore athleisure wear. Bell & Schwartz quality men's clothing, the only store with a tailor on staff for your custom needs. Bell & Schwartz, 1011 Oak Street in Conway, on Facebook and Instagram.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. If you've noticed lately, the wonderful song Don't Change by NXS is enjoying a resurgence in popularity. Back in the day at our college radio station, an old professor was filling in for the DJ who was detained, and he announced, "That was the song Don't Change by Inks." I laugh every time I think of that. If you're weary of today's music, go look this song up and marvel at the genius of this band and their shamanistic frontman, Michael Hutchence. Double B's Bean to Cup coffee is a revelation. You pick the roast, and the machine grinds the beans and brews a hot, fresh cup of Renoco coffee. Simple, basic, quickly. Double B's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go for Joe. That's Double B's.
When seconds making a play, Short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter Agent Steven Reiser, Seth Boyd, or Todd Martin in Jacksonville today.
All right, folks, it's that time of year. It's cold outside, which means it's time for court sports. We're talking tennis, pickleball, basketball, all those sports that you can play indoors. Don't let nagging pain affect your ability to enjoy your sports time. QC Kinetics is here to help. QC Kinetics here in Little Rock is going to help you build your body's comeback story, powered by the very cells that built you in the first place. No surgery, no pain pills, no long recovery. Just your body remembering how to feel feel alive again. With QC Kinetics, healing is within reach. And guess what? Those sports I was mentioning earlier are a bit more fun when you're performing well and you're winning. QC Kinetics will help you get back to those winning ways. Schedule your free consultation today. It's a great time to do it to use your HSA and FSA for treatments. Call 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. Call QC Kinetics to schedule your free consultation today.
For 55 years, you've trusted Sigma Supply for all your packaging and shipping needs. And now, as part of Brady Plus, they've got even more to offer. From janitorial supplies, facility supplies, and food service disposables, Sigma Supply has you covered. Ordering is a breeze with over 50,000 new products online at SigmaSupply.com. Call or text sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600 and ask for the Buzz discount now because it's there. And remember, if you're not using Sigma Supply that is now part of Brady Plus, you've got low-grade product, man.
Hey folks, Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales in Hot Springs and now in Paragould. If you're in need of a trailer, truck bed, or truck accessory, come see us at HJ Trailer Sales. We can save you up to 30%. In some cases, that's $5,300 off. Take a look at hjtrailersales.com. From our family to yours, we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. For a lot of people, this is a hard time of year, but the greatest gift of all is Jesus Christ. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from HJ Trailer Sales in Hot Springs and now Paragould.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
All right, we're going to do game balls and jock straps. Then we're going to do birthday trivia. And we welcome you back in on this Monday. And I got my copy point somewhere. Christian, do you know what
we got Jason Aldean tickets.
That's a big deal. Probably tweet that out. All right, let everybody know that. Jason Aldean tickets if you want some. We're not going to do birthdays for a minute, though. We're going to do game balls and jock straps first. Because we're behind. Did you ever talk to Zach again?
He hasn't answered me yet.
Okay. Let's get to game balls then, and we will come back around to the other stuff. How about that? Okay.
Game balls and jock straps are brought to you by A Caddy's Touch Landscape. Josh Dickinson is a former PGA caddy, so he knows what good grass looks like. If you'd like to take your yard to the next level, then hit up Josh and his crew at A Caddy's Touch Landscape. 501-794-2770. Call today.
Well, I'm going to give a game ball to, Harding University for an outstanding season under Paul Simmons' direction again, but they did get beaten in the national championship game, and frankly, just got beat by a better team.
Yeah.
Got doubled up in points. Got, pretty well handled as far as yardage goes. I mean, I watched a little bit of it, but it got out of hand pretty quickly. But I applaud the Bison's faithful that headed over to McKinney to support the cause. And, again, nothing to be ashamed of. You got beat by the best team in the country this weekend. It's okay. Big game ball to Illinois State. Illinois State's going to the national championship game, boys, taking on Montana State. Montana State handling Montana in the FCS playoffs. Illinois State gets a game ball. You know why? Not because they won. Not because they're in the championship game. They are 9-1 on the road this year. They have played on the road throughout the playoffs, including at North Dakota State. 9-1 away from home this year. Insane.
How have they played 10 games?
Because you play...
How many playoff games are there?
This is like their fourth. They've already played four playoff games. Yeah. It's a 24 or 28. Well, I don't know what they expanded the playoffs this year, but
okay.
Anyway, so they played a bunch of games. They were playing the first round. They've been on the road the whole time. Game ball to Alabama for comeback from 17 down. Jockstrap to Oklahoma for the stupid shirts that they wore. Hard to kill. No, you may be hard to kill, but you're not that hard to beat apparently.
Hey.
Just dumb.
Hard to kill. What's that off of?
I don't know. I don't like it though.
It's the name of a movie.
Okay, well that's fine. Let's leave it for the movies. I'm going to give a game ball to the Pittsburgh Steelers, who found a way against the Detroit Lions this weekend. Very impressive. And Aaron Rodgers is enjoying his best passer rating since 2021. A lot of haters, a lot of doubters. Hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but he's been good enough.
Efficient?
Efficient enough.
I mean, Aaron and I are in
disbelief down here. How would you describe that one, Aaron?
Chaos. I mean, I was a part of a game 13 years ago that had this kind of chaos.
So were we.
With some replacement referees, though. I mean, just watching it now, looks like there's no PI. Looks like he's stopped. Forward progress is stopped. But a crazy game. We had another PI on the touchdown. So happy to get a win. We played great in the second half on offense. Picked up our defense, and they came up with a big stop.
Got to give a game ball to Anthony Joshua for dominating Jake Paul.
Take that.
But I'm going to give Jake Paul a game ball.
He lasted.
$92 million is his payout, and that's conservative. If you are to believe some figures, he made well over $100 million to get his jaw broken in two places. Who wouldn't sign up for that? I would.
I would.
Easily.
Now, admittedly, if Anthony Joshua hit most of us, we might have CTE immediately and for the rest of our lives, but very impressive. Here's a little bit of Anthony Joshua after dominating a fight that was really ugly to watch. And that's the thing, it wasn't even entertaining particularly. Not much fight from Jake Paul, just a big fat payday.
You just will never be a good fighter, so I wish that I could have knocked him out at the start. But as we saw tonight, Jake has spirit. He has some heart. He tried his best, and I take my hat off to him because, number one, a lot of fighters haven't got in the ring with me, and Jake did. And secondly, even when he got knocked down, he kept on trying to get up, and I take my hat off to him. So, America, I think you have someone who could potentially, if he still has the heart for it, come back again, dust the dirt off his shoulder, and come again and maybe sell out this center sometime in 2026. Maybe against a Javonte Davis, a Ryan Garcia. Who knows?
Yeah, that was a big ask as far as the weight class, reach, and everything else. That's a mismatch of epic proportions.
Quite the fall for Anthony Joshua, who just a few years ago was champion.
He just made the most money in a fight he's ever made.
I'm talking about as a competitor.
Buddy, he would have gone out there and done that fight naked for $92 million.
I would have too. I'm just talking about he's going from being a title fighter to fighting Jake Paul.
Who cares?
Yeah.
You got to go where the money is. You're a prize fighter. What do you fight for? You fight for prizes.
This is, I guess, more of an indictment on boxing than it is.
Listen, it's just like college football, buddy. They're chasing the almighty dollar like everybody else. I agree. But also, it's like, what are you going to do?
I mean, yeah, you should do it.
If you can make more money, he probably made as much money in that fight as he made for most of his career combined.
Probably.
So
I was going to say, are you done?
Who's paying for that crap anyway? I mean, I'm not talking about
views. Sponsors.
I guess. Anyway, yes, I'm
game ball to Jake Paul. That was going to be a thing. Not so much for the money he made. Dude did last. I give it to him. I expected that to be over maybe round one, round two.
Running?
Tactic, though.
It's a joke.
He was moving around a lot.
He was falling down to his knees a bunch.
He was moving around a lot. He did get a couple hits here or there, but still, I would love to see him fight somebody like Javonte who could close down that ring. And even though I think he's twice his size, I still think Davis would. I still think he would handle him. That's just.
He might.
I don't know. Game ball. Drake May come back for New England Patriots. Been what a surprise this year. Capping off a nice little touchdown reception from Little Rock's own Hunter Henry.
What reception?
Did I say touchdown reception?
You did.
Is that not right?
What size was it?
Did I say little? It was.
I'm gonna call you out on it.
Yeah. Dang it.
That was a great catch.
What was my jock strap? I had one. Give me a second, Christian. I'll come back to me.
All right, I'm going to give a game ball to Texas Tech basketball. They beat Duke over the weekend, 82-81. Arkansas beat Texas Tech, and Texas Tech beats Duke, who Arkansas lost to. Another one, Kentucky beat St. John's, 78-66. Jaden Quaintance made his season debut. He had 10 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks in 17 minutes. I do think that they are a much improved team if Jaden Quaintance is on the floor.
We all agree.
Jockstrap, I'm going to give one to the Buccaneers. They started out 5-1 on the season and have since crumbled. They're 7-8 now. They've had 3 straight losses in division. On the flip side, the Panthers are 8-7 and first in the NFC South. Wow. And Bryce Young has rejuvenated his career, his young career, because I thought it was over. I thought he stunk.
Good point.
Also, I guess Tyler Shuck has shown enough where you're not going to have to draft a quarterback.
I don't know. 3 wins in a row against 2 teams.
Because it's not a good quarterback class anyway.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't draft a quarterback for sure. You maybe want to deal for one, but Yeah, I mean, you had wins over the Bucks, the Panthers, and, I mean, they beat the Jets this weekend, which isn't real impressive, but still.
What are the origins to his last name with how it's spelled and being pronounced Shook?
I don't know.
How you spell it?
S-H-O-U-G-H. Shook.
Shook. Yep. Don't know.
I think it's Scottish or something.
Couldn't find it.
Okay, what else you got?
That's it for me.
And you?
Couldn't find my jockstrap. I lost it.
Well,
I thought it was a decent
that's an
one,
unfortunate
too.
thing.
That's a jockstrap on myself.
Yeah, if you lose your jockstrap, DJ, then it's a jockstrap. God.
I remember when I stopped wearing a jockstrap.
I do too.
When?
About the time you were a high school junior. I don't know.
Did you wear it all through high school?
No, hell no.
Okay, yeah.
I realized I'm like, you can wear like compression shorts.
When I played catcher in Little League, like I appreciate like my mom at that point, you know, when you're struggling for money, you buy stuff to grow into it.
You got a big cup?
I think you don't need to do that when it comes to a cup.
Yeah, I had
I
quit wearing a cup in like my freshman year in high school too.
Because I remember I was in Little League with this oversized cup, but the tail end of it was so long it was getting closer to my
your back door,
my brown hole.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it was really uncomfortable.
I know what you mean.
Really uncomfortable.
Yeah,
you been there before with the large?
Yes,
No.
I'm uncomfortable right now.
Oh,
as a matter
okay.
of fact.
Sorry. Just remember those days.
You're on fire today.
Yeah.
Today's entertainment report is brought to you by Bell & Sword Gentlemen's Clothing in Conway. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram or stop by Bell & Sword's new and larger location at 1011 Oak Street.
Bowen Yang departing Saturday Night Live during their Christmas episode. He is finished after 6 seasons.
Who was that?
Bowen Yang. If you don't watch Saturday Night Live, you may not know who it is.
He was in Wicked and Wicked 2.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
There you go.
Yeah, I
How'd you
related
know?
it to him.
He earned 4 Emmy nominations for Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series, becoming the first featured player nominated for acting. During his farewell sketch, he got a little emotional. I watched it this morning. It's pretty good. Anyway, don't know what's next for him, but congrats on a good run. Netflix will begin streaming 4 James Bond movies on January 15th through an unexpected licensing agreement with Amazon MGM Studios. The 3-month deal covers Die Another Day, No Time to Die, Quantum of Solace, and Skyfall. Amazon will also provide Netflix with Rocky, Creed, and Legally Blonde, plus original series including The Man in the High Castle.
Why would they not just pick like the 4 Craig movies or something? Why'd they choose those ones?
Well, I don't know. They don't have the best one, so
I say 4 Craig. There's actually 5. Not bad. Anyway.
over the week in the box office, disappointment has to be the word, I would think, for Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Disappointment.
$88 million for opening weekend at the domestic box office, $345 million worldwide.
Wow.
A notable drop compared to 2022's Avatar: The Way of Water, which generated $134 million in its first weekend. Whether the film will achieve the billion-dollar revenues of the previous movies remains uncertain. I think likely it will. Because like me, I want to see it, but I didn't make it a point to go see it this weekend.
Yeah, the first one I think was $234 million. This Way of Water was like $422 million, and this one's $320. So they're all crushing it.
Yeah, but again, if you're talking about $50 million domestically less, that's a significant number.
People just don't go to the movies anymore like they used to, which I hate. It's just the truth.
I don't know if it is.
No, I think movies have made a bounce back this year.
Are we?
Yeah, we've had plenty of movies go over $100 million in their opening weekend.
I mean, Zootopia is the only one I can think of.
There's a handful of them that have.
Sinners had a great week. It didn't do 100, but it had a great weekend. Weapons did. Minecraft.
I didn't see a lot of advertising. We talked about it because that's what we do, but I wouldn't even know. Honestly, I didn't even think about the Jake Paul fight until I realized it was some.
Yeah,
I saw a little social media the day of, and I was like, "Well, I'll watch it tonight because I'm gonna be around anyway."
And it still
I didn't
made
see
that money.
anything on that.
Yeah, I mean the deal was in place before they ever did it. I mean, but they didn't advertise very well, and I don't watch a lot of Netflix. So if I watched more Netflix, I probably would have noticed it more. So
how much money do you think they spend on advertising? Like the big ones that you can't help but turn on TV and see an ad for it. It must be an ungodly amount, right?
I think. I don't know. We'll do one more. National Pizza Day isn't until February, but the day you're most likely to crave pizza is less than 2 weeks out. Vegas Insider looked at Google search data to find the top days of the year that we crave pizza, and New Year's Day was number 1.
Makes sense.
Super Bowl Sunday 2. The day after Valentine's Day, 3rd.
Random. People
going cheap after spending much money on Valentine's Day, maybe. March 5th 15th, right before March Madness.
Makes sense.
March 29th during the Elite Eight. They also looked at which states group to the most of your top 5: Delaware, Pennsylvania, Michigan, South Carolina, and Ohio. In last place, Montana.
I had a bad pizza order experience this weekend.
Did you?
I wanted Pizza Hut.
No, you didn't.
And as I was tracking my order, I realized I was sending it to the Buzz Saturday night. And so, because my last time ordering it was
here.
Yeah. So I was able to
did yourself a favor.
I was able to cancel it.
And get pizza from a good place?
And I had to settle for Domino's because they kept saying, "Hey, sir, you're reordering the same order." It was too much of a headache. Domino's ain't bad. I'll say this: they stepped their game up. They're stepping their game up.
I've heard that. I've heard that. Why don't you buy from a good local place?
Like Jim's Razorback Pizza?
Sure, whatever.
Hey, it's right there.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good idea.
You could walk there.
Do they deliver?
Yeah, Uber Eats.
Are you going to get on to me about Uber Eats?
Jeez. I mean, listen, first class boy. I mean, if you can handle first
that's
class.
That's not one splurge.
If you Uber Eats from a place that's a minute from your house, that's
pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
And if you Uber Eats 5 times in a year, you can buy a first class ticket anywhere in the world.
You probably could.
That stuff is ridiculous.
It is insane.
I'm sorry, it's a joke. Give me a break. Nothing against you, Uber. Listen, I ride Uber all the time. I love Uber, but Uber Eats is outrageous. Yeah. You're taking food from A to B. It's more than it cost me to take me to A to B. I mean, you could literally, I think, Uber to get a pizza and Uber home, and it would be cheaper than ordering Uber Eats. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You might be on to something.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you pay for the convenience.
You go up there, you sit at the bar, you have a beer, you order your pizza, you take your pizza home.
Get your
I
Uber.
think it's a move.
You may be on to something.
I'm going to start a new trend.
Oh, my gosh, I got on to something.
Talk to me.
Dating app. No, I didn't get on.
I didn't expect to hear that. Kristen,
no,
I didn't know there was trouble in paradise.
Get on
I'm so sorry to hear about that. When's she moving out?
Me, Ebony, and a friend, they were talking. The friend was
Kinky, all right. This is getting better all the time. Let's go, DJ. Wow.
Hear me out.
Oh, your mom is going to be disappointed, though.
The friend was on dating apps, right? And we were just talking about, she said, there's apparently no good guys out there that do this. I said, there's plenty of guys.
Do what?
That, I mean, loves the Lord, has a good job, blah, blah, blah. Checked off every box.
Is this a woman?
Yes.
Maybe we should get her in here and we could do a little dating show with her.
I said, oh, she would probably love that.
Okay.
All right. I said, what you just said, I could point out 10 guys right now. I said, but then it becomes the physical thing. You know what I mean?
That's what.
Yeah. That's where I mean, there's so many of those guys out there, And so what if there was an app that almost was like the Love Blind version where you can't see the profile picture until you get past the stage of just talking to each other. Then you see the profile picture, but then how do you avoid disappointment of saying you see the profile picture and then just say, I'm out? Do you think people would rate their self fairly and honestly as when you set up your profile, if the app says, what do you rate yourself on physical appearance from 1 to 10? Do you think people would be honest?
No.
I think people will be honest with what they think.
With what they think,
sure.
Yes. And do you think, give or take, a point or two on that?
Sure. I mean, what do you think? Are you saying that people would underrate themselves or overrate?
No, I think they would overrate themselves.
I don't know.
So.
I don't think so.
Well, the picture ain't gonna lie
because they don't want to. They don't want to be a disappointment when the picture shows.
Yeah, you should always undersell and overdeliver.
Have you ever noticed on Love Is Blind that they don't get ugly people to come on that show?
Yeah. They get. I think people who maybe think they're a point higher or whatever. Right. But I'm saying in that thing, if you end up matching with somebody in the same rating system as what you would rate yourself, there's a good chance you may pair with somebody like, okay, I can do that. I think that'd be a good. I
think there are people that would use this app correctly and how they're supposed to, but I also think there's a lot of people that would be like, oh, I'm a 9.
So yeah, so like if you rate yourself a 5, they're gonna stick you with 5s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say if you rate yourself a 10, then you won't come across those people.
But
I would say a point above or below.
Here's a problem.
People are not going to rate themselves.
I think they will.
I think there are some 9s. If the money's right, we'll go out with a 2.
Yeah.
And vice versa. And I'll be honest, like if you're a 2, but you're rich, you're going to think, I can get a 9.
Right.
So I don't want to be paired with a 2. I'm rich.
Well, this app isn't for those
right
people.
or wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying. Yeah.
I think,
you should start an app called Rich Guys Date Hot Chicks or Rich Girls Date Hot Dudes.
All you got to do, if that's the case, have your profile picture with rich stuff in it, and the girls will be like, okay,
I think what you should do is you should start an app for people who are rich, men and women, who want to date a 10. They want to date somebody who's smoking hot, and they don't care how much money they make or anything
Only
else.
10s.
They just want to date somebody who's smoking hot.
Just get the vainness out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just go ahead and put it on the
I know
table.
I'm not that hot, but I'm rich as hell. I want to date somebody fine because I got all the money.
Fair.
I think that'd be a popular app and a very honest one, and I can respect that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get on it.
Just saying.
How do you know how to code?
No, I don't know how to do anything.
Let's YouTube it. That's
Buddy, I
what
don't even know how to do radio. What are we talking about? I mean, come on. All right, let's do birthdays. Yeah. John, you're going to be with DJ. Patrick here with Christian for Jason Aldean tickets. And Harley, hang on, we'll get to you in a sec.
Birthday Trivia in the Zone is brought to you by Brewski's Pub and Grub. Your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night. With locations in Little Rock and North Little Rock. Come get your grub on.
All right. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, we're just sitting here. All right, trivia. How many moons does Mars have, DJ?
3.
Christian?
7.
It has DJ point. How many teeth does an adult cat have, usually, it says, according to my information? An adult cat, how many teeth, Christian?
32?
Go 28.
30, exactly. No point awarded.
Right.
How many teeth does an average, normal human have?
32.
32.
I knew that one.
And wisdom teeth, 28, once they take them out, typically. But yeah, 32, I didn't know that. How'd you know that?
I thought everyone.
I have forgotten.
I had no idea.
I thought that's why you said 32.
How many bones in the human body?
200. Well, depends. Are you excited or not?
You were on fire. This dude is already on holiday week move. I mean, golly. Talking about your brown hole. I'm talking about extra bones. I mean, golly. Clean it up, buddy. It's a family show.
I'm sorry.
Celebrating Jesus' birth this week, and you're getting nasty on me.
Is it 208?
No, you're close, though.
204?
6.
Oh,
anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, on this day, in what year did Thomas Edison create the first string of tree lights, Christmas tree lights?
He made those?
Yes, apparently so. He's good with electricity.
Yeah, one of his people probably did. And
yeah.
patented it.
Well, listen, I guarantee you that was a huge fire hazard back then because they didn't. Have lights
you know that
cool
they used
then.
to actually put fires on the tree.
Oh yeah, like candles.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Also, pretty big hazard.
Not a good idea.
What year?
Yeah, what year?
1886.
I was going to go around there. I'll go 1888.
82.
Oh.
DJ, good job. 18 and so. On this day in history, the United States Golf Association formed in New York, the USGA. What year, Christian?
1912.
1898.
1894. DJ, you're on fire today.
He's going crazy.
On this day in what year was The Graduate released with...
What is that?
It's
Dustin
a film
Hoffman?
with Dustin Hoffman and Bancroft.
Mike Nichols?
You've never seen it?
Mm-mm.
Put it on your assignment list, DJ.
I got a big list.
I watched this.
You know, Here's to You, Mrs. Robinson?
Yeah, you know Mrs. Robinson, the song?
It's called The Graduate?
The Graduate, yes.
Dustin Hoffman?
Yes.
1968.
1968, no. DJ?
1974.
Christian, you
69?
finally get a point. 67.
Graduate.
Oh, this is not Simon & Garfunkel's version. I like the Lemonheads version of that, actually, though.
Robert Redford wanted to play Dustin Hoffman's role, but Mike Nichols asked him, do you know the feeling of striking out with a woman? And Robert Redford said, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Because he never struck out.
Batting 1,000. On this day, in what year, Madonna's Like a Virgin went number 1. Ended up being there for 6 weeks.
83.
82.
4. Christian's coming back, baby. You are Alabama. And on this day, this jerk screwed up things for all of us, so we have to take our shoes off at the airport. Richard Reed, you butthole, tried to ignite explosives in his shoes on an American Airlines flight. What a dumbass. Anyway, sorry.
While they're still on?
Luckily, I got. Yes, he wanted to blow the whole planet. I got TSA pre-checks. I don't take my shoes off
you're
anymore.
good
but
now.
So annoying, though. Dang, what an idiot. And by the way, if you're flying on a plane, I don't care if you have explosives in them or not. Keep your shoes on. Idiots. Anyway, how old's Robert Reed? I mean, not how old Richard Reed. What year did Richard Reed get busted with the explosives in his shoes?
78?
That's a terrible guess. No offense.
Okay. I don't know.
98.
2001.
Oh, wow. We've been taking – I thought we took shoes off way –
No, bud. I
He
mean,
used
I
to
can
just
remember
walk on the plane.
I remember you could smoke on the plane. You could go all the way to the gate without a ticket. Wow. It's like you kissed your loved ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's crazy. All right, here we go. Birthdays. I'm really enjoying the whole stuff that's not birthdays.
It is fun.
Yeah. This guy was huge, and he had one bad live stream.
Jake Paul.
He's still making money as a musician, but it definitely
The
not.
baby.
Christian By knows. How old's the baby?
Dang, you snuck that in there.
How old?
He has fallen off quite large.
I liked his stuff, though.
He was him.
His song with Dua Lipa is great.
He couldn't miss.
He was very hot for a year and a half. The baby is, what's his name, Kirk?
Yeah.
31?
30.
No, 34. This guy is an actor and a very good one. The Hurt Locker. Harry
Jimmy Renner.
Potter.
Jimmy Renner. Oh,
Anthony Mackie.
No. Yeah.
Red Dragon.
Professor Snape. No.
The English Patient.
Oh, Ray
Quiz
Fiennes.
Show. Ray Fiennes.
Who is that in Harry Potter?
He's Voldemort.
How old is the makeup throw you off?
Yeah.
How old is Ray Fiennes?
Ray Fiennes is 59.
Also, another name where I don't know how it's Ray.
It's Rafe. R-A-L-P-H. Rafe Fiennes. I don't get it either.
What did you say?
59.
He's 63.
He's 63. Bingo bango. Big fan. This woman's a singer.
Dua Lipa.
No.
Dolly Parton.
No.
Madonna.
Oh,
Megan Trainor.
Ooh, DJ by nose. How old's MT?
MT, if that's what we're calling her. She is
It's her nickname. Everybody knows it.
I made you look.
She's 41.
No.
She's not that old.
Say
is
41?
she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to bingo bangle him. 39.
32. You guys are terrible.
She's 32?
Yes. Wow. She got popular like 20. This woman is one of the most beautiful, talented journalists in the history of the world. She is a blue-eyed angel from Glasgow, Kentucky.
Katie Couric.
No.
You like, no.
Good Morning America 2020 prime time, 60 minutes. She's done it all.
Good Morning Prime Time. Good Morning America.
No relation to Huck Finn's buddy.
Oh,
Kelly Ripa.
Happy birthday.
Sawyer. Diane Sawyer.
Diane Sawyer.
Dang, I couldn't find it.
Yes, I'm a big fan. How old is she?
A long time ago.
Watch
right?
it. You watch your dirty, whorish mouth, sir.
She is.
She's an angel on earth.
72.
No.
74?
She's 80.
Dang.
Last two here. Former Razorback post player, basketball, obviously. He played with Pat Bradley and Kareem Reed. He was the third part of that triumvirate. From Dallas. I don't know if he's from Dallas, but he lives in Dallas now. He's from Texas, though, I believe.
Kareem Reed.
Happy birthday, Derek Hood. Yeah. He's 49 today. And last but not least, I guarantee this guy was really excited about what happened in College Station, Texas this weekend. He didn't play there, but he is definitely associated with that neck of the woods. I would
Jimbo
like to read
Fisher.
you some of the names of some of his songs, but I can't say most of them. A member of Two Live Crew.
Oh, Uncle Derek. Did he pass away? Luke.
Luther Campbell. Happy birthday. Christian wins, anyway. He is 65 today.
He's from College Station?
No, he's a Miami fan.
Oh, okay. Was he there?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Did you see they had apparently there was some adult actress that was there that everybody was making a big deal about.
I did see that.
I've never heard of any of these people. I don't.
Oh,
I don't know.
Jockstrap. Sorry.
What?
Johnny Manziel.
What'd he do?
No show on College Game Day.
I heard.
Saw that. I think Alex Caruso showed
He
us
was
that.
out partying with Jake Paul and them the night before and didn't make it for the guest picker.
Some things never change. That's gonna be the first person to no-show the guest picker.
I would probably say that.
What a stupid idiot.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
It is.
That sucks.
Yeah. Especially that it's all over social media.
There's a lot of things that I think will get people to stop drinking.
Hasn't found it yet.
You get a DWI, you hurt yourself falling down, you get arrested, whatever. But if you miss College Game Day guest picker, you certainly, sir, have a significant issue.
Yeah.
That needs to be addressed.
you know his team is like, what are you doing? He must have been so messed up. They said, we can't put him up there.
That's awful.
Because he would have had enough people make sure he gets there, right? It's just, how is he going to?
What's he got going on outside of
booze, apparently. Drugs and alcohol, buddy. Or whatever. I don't know what he's taking. I don't care if he just overslept. You got to set 2 alarms, bud.
I feel like they build a pretty big show around that.
You're a
don't they?
grown man. You cannot miss an appearance on game day. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, I missed an event this last year. It was embarrassing. Jock strapped to me. But
That was scheduling stuff,
I got
right?
the time wrong, and then I ran
Yeah.
out of gas. It was a bad
You ran out
combination.
of gas.
I literally ran
You
out
had
of gas.
a lot going on.
I had the time wrong, and I was driving so fast. Like, I don't have time to get gas. I got to go. And then I ran out of gas on the other side of the interstate, 1 mile from my destination. It's very embarrassing. Low point in my year. Anywho, let's not worry about me. Let's move on. Golly, why is it always about me?
DJ, when's the last time? Well, you drive a Tesla now.
It's
but
been a
other
while
than that,
since
when's the
I've-
last time you ran out of gas?
Long time.
You know how dumb you have to be to run out of gas?
It's hard. I saw the first person run out of battery on a Tesla. Because I was curious what happened. So you get towed to a charger, the closest charger near you. And so that's what this guy did.
I think I threw my list away of stuff I need to know.
Oh, man.
It's okay. I know I got to tell you about UAMS
You do.
because those are my friends,
Mhm.
and I'm worried about your hands. I actually have seen the ill effects of people who didn't go to UAMS, and I'm not saying there aren't other cable people out there, obviously, but my thing is when it comes to wrist and hands, you do not want to take your chances, folks. Get the best in the business on it. Go to the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, your best choice for expert care, especially when it comes to their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons. They are the leaders when it comes to treating arthritis, fractures, carpal tunnel syndrome, any kind of tendon or nerve injury, the most complex trauma cases, all there, all being taken care of by the best in the business. They can't do much for a raspy voice, but they are fantastic. 501-686-TOSH is the phone number, 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now at UAMS. So, again, if you're having any kind of pain, don't live in pain. Get your quality of life back where you deserve it to be. That's pain-free. Trust your hands to the region's leaders in hand, wrist, and elbow care at UAMS. We are back after this. It is 12:36.
Are you still on the sidelines? Then it's time you suit up and get in the game. Download Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app, Bet Saracen, today.
This is Sports Center.
Darius Acuff scored a game-high 27 points. Malik Ewan chipped in with 20, but the number 14 Arkansas Razorbacks fell to number 8 Houston 94-85 on Saturday in Newark, New Jersey. After the game, Coach John Calipari said the Hogs just didn't play like themselves.
All I'd say is we were prepared for the trapping. We knew what we wanted to do, how we wanted to play, and we got sloppy. You don't get sloppy from a team that how they play is driven by how they guard.
Up next for the Hogs is a game December 29th against James Madison. Also on Saturday, the ASU men and women took care of business. The men beat Southern Miss, while the women took care of South Alabama. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
Mickey Hennard for Hennard Foothills Equipment. We handle Kubota's full line of tractors and hay tools, along with Vermeer hay products. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. Take exit 42 to Hennard Foothills Equipment in Searcy, your hometown Kubota dealer, no matter where you live.
This is Justin Acri. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Hey folks, this is Mitch Ward, proudly serving the great state of Arkansas with Red River Auto Group for over 20 years. We started as Arkansas's #1 Ram Dodge Chrysler Jeep dealer, but we've also got Ford and Toyota. And I like to think we've got the largest discounts than anybody in the state. But folks, really, if you bring us any reasonable deal right now, we're going to try to put something together. If that means us giving a little too much for your trade or selling ours, or just a little too cheap, or fighting for the best rate, we're going to make it happen. Check us out at redriverauto.com.
'Tis the season. Shop your holiday needs at Fort Thompson. Great selection of hunting and outdoor apparel. Pistols, rifles, shotguns, boots, waders, and gun safes. Fort Thompson's in Sherwood or FortThompson.com.
You're back in the zone. Did we say something stupid or wrong? Well, let us know by messaging us on our Gwatney Chevrolet Live fan feedback or by texting our D3 Auto Sales text line at 501-661-1037. Now, let's get back to the show.
All right, welcome in. Let's go ahead and once again tell you about my friends over there at LeVar Law. That's right, Alan and his crew, making sure they take care of people that need a personal injury attorney. So you find yourself in a situation. It could be a car accident, truck accident, motorcycle, bicycle, tricycle, unicycle, doesn't matter. All right, you're doing your part out there, doing everything right, and somebody else ruins that day. Well, that's where Alan and his team, they come in and hold the other driver that is accountable. So sometimes in those situations when you need that personal injury attorney, a lot of money should be coming your way to help you out, get you back up on your feet and ready to roll. That's where his team comes in. Over 20 years of experience, $58 million in settlements to their clients. They got multiple locations all across the state. If you need help, Alan's your guy. You can find out more on their locations and phone numbers by visiting their website at levarlaw.com.
All right, Harley is on the line, I think. Harley, I'm sorry it took us a while to get to you. How are you?
Pretty good. All I got to say is, damn it, DJ. You are putting images in my head that I don't want.
Yeah, my bad. I'm
You're
sorry.
taking this to the morning mayhem.
Yeah, it's getting
at
a great
midday.
Yeah.
All right, on a serious note now, Justin, I'm going to ask your permission to put out a couple movies here for Christmas without getting hung up on. Everybody concentrates on the movies the last 25, 30 years,
right?
Your Christmas Vacation and so on. But I want to throw two out there that are true old classics.
Okay.
DJ, you might know it. Kristen, I doubt you will. Justin, I figure you will know it.
Okay.
One is Bing Crosby with White Christmas.
Love White Christmas.
Second one is Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers and Holiday Inn. They used to show them every year. They hardly put them out anymore.
Holiday Inn.
Two great classics.
I think Holiday Inn is the superior film. I like Holiday Inn a lot.
It is. It's better.
Yes, that's always been my favorite. Always of the two.
Also, don't sleep on Christian's knowledge of movies. You know that.
Yeah, I know, but being a young guy,
he's seen them all.
You know how it is.
I bet he's seen more old movies than you have.
I don't know. I grew up with a mother that was born in 1930, so you can figure what I've listened to, the big and everything else.
Yeah, I can.
But I want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas, and if y'all go out of town, have safe travels. May y'all get everything you want. And Justin, get some sort of whiskey to take care of that raspy throat better, buddy. And
If you
I
insist.
hope you get feeling better soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dr. Harley.
Merry Christmas.
Did my rewatch of It's a Wonderful Life this weekend.
Did you cry?
I did not.
What's
But
wrong
I
with you?
enjoyed my time.
I cry every time.
We watched, what did we watch yesterday? It's a movie that just came out.
Mm-hmm.
You were able to buy it, and so we went ahead and rented it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the third installment of Now You See Me, Now You Don't, or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Awful.
Okay.
Awful.
You could have watched The Princess Bride.
You could have. You wasted 2 hours.
Should have.
Today.
What a big drop off from the
If
first
you come
two.
back Monday without seeing The Princess Bride over the Christmas break, when you get 3 days off,
We're done?
you're fired.
Dang.
You're definitely suspended for a day.
I got to tighten
You can't
up.
go back on the air until you watch it.
That's fair.
I can't even talk to you. You don't even know what the hell Festivus is.
I don't.
You got to deep dive that today.
You said something about
Yeah, you
Seinfeld.
can just watch the Netflix episode.
Spend
of that.
15 minutes or watch the episode, but either spend 15 minutes just deep diving on the internet or watch the episode. It's 30 minutes long.
Okay.
Some stuff here to go. When did Demi Moore start hosting The Zone? Do I sound like Demi Moore?
She does have a little raspy voice.
It's kind of cute. DJ, there are actually companies where guys have generators in the back of their truck and they'll come give you a charge on the spot.
Oh.
Enough to get you to the charge. That's pretty cool.
That must be one
like a
heck of a generator.
Yeah.
Must be pushing out some big time power.
You can plug up to a regular plug and get a little bit of
Yeah,
juice, right?
it would take a long time just to get some juice on that.
Mm.
You need one of those 220 things,
Yeah.
and that's slow.
Yeah. That's on our D3 Auto Sales text. I was talking to Coach Schulman yesterday. I go, so what's your favorite movie? I'm like, there can only be one. He's like, you don't make, who said you make the rules? I'm like, you don't have a favorite movie? He's like, I got two. I was like, whatever. He went with Elf, which is common.
Are you talking about Christmas movies or
yes,
movies?
Christmas movies. And Fred Claus, which I do love Vince Vaughn.
Yeah. Interesting.
That's not one of my top two. And then I said, what's your favorite Christmas song? And he says flatly, I don't do music, quote unquote.
Dang.
I don't do music. I said, what do you do when you're in the car? You listen to sports talk or games? He says, no, nothing.
Silence?
I said, you raw dog it?
He's like me.
Driving across the country, you raw dog? Are you crazy?
The best.
That's nuts.
I can't do long distance, not listen to anything.
I could. I don't.
Yeah.
Matt.
Hey, Acri. Got a Christmas movie for you guys.
Talk to me.
So everybody always likes the Christmas Carol, right? What is your favorite version of the Christmas Carol?
Never cared for it.
I mean, It's a Wonderful
never
Life is
liked it?
basically a riff on the Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Interesting. To me, the best version of the Christmas Carol is the Muppet one.
I do
It's a
like
good
that.
one.
Oh, okay.
Michael Caine's playing it straight the entire time.
Yeah.
Michael Caine's
Yes,
money.
absolutely. Yes, absolutely. So that's my go-to Christmas
I
movie.
think you
every
buried
year.
the lead, Matt. You should have said, man, isn't that Muppet movie great? I'm going to say, yeah, it was good.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, y'all have a very Merry Christmas.
You too, buddy.
Ain't bad.
I didn't see that coming.
Patrick Stewart's probably not just a miss.
The super old one, I'm breaking my own rules here. I got to quit eating. Sorry, Rebecca, those are good. The super old one, I don't know who the actors are, but it was really good.
What Christmas Carol?
Yeah. If it ain't black and white, it ain't for me.
Oh.
But I do like the Muppet one.
I don't know if I've seen the super old one.
I've
seen Scrooged. Solid.
Ron says early is on time is late. Yeah, I guess. Derek Hood's from Kansas City. Thank you. I know he lives in Dallas now. But DJ's not familiar with The Graduate because he never graduated from anywhere. Piggy Smalls, you're going to get banned for 2026 if you keep it up.
I graduated early. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm the one that didn't graduate high school.
Less Wonderful Life movies and more Bad Santa movies. I do like Bad Santa, too. Scrooge with Bill Murray is the best. It's a good flick. I agree.
Bad Santa was pretty funny.
There are several. I love misfit moments, like a Santa who's bad.
Yeah.
Hancock is one of my favorite superhero movies ever. I wanted to see more of those. I want like 3 or 4 of those. I need more installments.
They definitely need a second one.
Yes.
Right?
It was so good.
Yeah.
Him and Charlize could have paired up and done some things.
It didn't work out when they pair up, though.
I know, but maybe they could have figured it out.
Like just for a little bit?
Yeah, they could have gone to superhero counseling.
You're right.
There are several apps for rich people finding beautiful people, and no, I'm not rich enough to know if they're any good. Well, I'm not beautiful enough or rich enough, so I feel you. I've seen part of a Western that was Scrooged. You guys, you've seen it. I don't know it.
Don't know it.
My delivery route will be boring Wednesday and Friday without y'all. Well, don't forget about Thursday, Jeff. Hopefully you got that day off. If I was rich and the only reason they would date me is for money, well, you're looking for a prostitute. No. You're looking for an ambitious young lady.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. You say potato. Uber Eats will screw up your order half the time. On the Whatever podcast, women rate themselves 8 to 10 every time. I don't know what the Whatever podcast is.
Is that what those dudes who kind of talk? But they bring on like these OnlyFans models, or
is that what that is? I've seen that in Reels. Is that?
I think
what that's called?
I think that's
that
what they're
guy's really
talking about.
condescending. He's pretty funny.
And they sit there and take
they
it.
They do. Funny.
They take it.
Boxing is a sport where you get punched in the head. Always take the money. Thanks, Jake. That's great advice, actually. Christian's hating on Jake Paul over there. I mean, Anthony Joshua.
I don't really like it.
Okay. Fat Man with Mel Gibson is so good. Josh in Sherwood says, "What's Fat Man?"
I don't. Oh, is that where he plays Santa or something?
I never saw.
I think that came out a few years ago.
Was he a bad Santa? Was he like a drunk Santa?
I think so.
Because I've seen the drunk anti-Semite movie that he did. Oh, that was real life? Okay. And not sure if it's been mentioned, but the lead guitarist for Creed and Alter Bridge, Mark Tremonti, has a great Christmas solo album. All right, I'll pass that along. I tried to get Coach to listen to That Christmas Feeling by Glenn Campbell, which is the greatest Christmas album that's ever been made.
So no music at all for Coach.
We said.
There's got to be something.
The term is gold digger. I don't think so. You guys got to quit hating on these people that go out with guys that can help them, can help finance their lives.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting something out of it. She's getting something out of it. Or flip the script.
So
vice versa, whatever. It could be a rich woman and a good-looking dude. Like, who cares?
Are we done hating on Jordan Hudson?
I was about to say Bill
We're not
Belichick.
doing that anymore?
No, I don't like Jordan Hudson because she's destructive. I don't care that she's young and attractive. I'm bothered by the fact that she's destructive for his career and his reputation. He says Fat Man's on Prime. Okay. I'll check it out. I wouldn't mind seeing a new Christmas movie because I'm just kind of requeuing the old favorites.
I just think kind of like Christmas songs, most of the good ones were made in like the 40s and 50s.
Why Justin sound like Chris Berman? It's just, I don't know what's wrong. I literally woke up like this. I have no idea. I didn't do anything bizarre or weird. I didn't even stay up late. Michael Vick can never say beat him like a dog. Yeah, Doug, I agree. Oh, Hard to Kill is a 50 Cent song lyric. Didn't know that.
It's also a Steven Seagal movie.
Yeah, it is. Neither of which makes it okay to wear it on a sweatshirt at a game.
Was 50 Cent the one that came out and did the pregame?
Yeah.
They were saying Mini Man?
Okay. There was a lot of talk about it, and they said it was interesting that Oklahoma brought out 50 Cent because they were only good for one quarter. That's pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, you got to admit. Fat Man is a bad movie, this person says. Daddy's Home 2 is a decent Christmas flick.
Daddy's Home 2 is trash.
Is that a Christmas
Daddy's
movie?
Home 1.
What would you do? What do you think about Friday After Next? Was that
Classic.
a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Damon and Cat Williams.
Jake Paul, Broke, and Josh should be a ball game. You mean a game ball, JW? What a punk, he says. Well, that punk made $92 million this weekend.
Dang.
Would you literally cut off a finger for $92 million?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you draw the line? Like, at what point do you stop maiming yourself for $92 million?
You have to cut it off yourself, though.
I'm doing that.
Buddy, I'll chew it off for $92 million.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll chew a toe off for $92 million.
You wouldn't be able to chew it off.
You don't, buddy.
Imagine getting it back in the molar.
Buddy.
And ooh, that'd be tough. You pass out.
All I do is talk. I got very strong jaws. I talk in my sleep. Come on. Give me some credit.
It'd be tough.
QOD recap real quick.
Please.
Which team has the best chance to score an upset in the college football playoff? So far, Bama over Indiana is leading at 41%. Second is Oregon over Texas Tech at 35%.
Y'all are drunk. And by the way, the Oregon game is a toss-up, so I don't know what y'all are looking at. I think Alabama. Well, okay, listen. I'll never say never because I've seen some crazy stuff over the years, but I don't see it.
And then what do you usually eat for a family's Christmas meal? We got some feedback on Twitter. It says, we usually have the same thing as Thanksgiving, but we have homemade cheese dip and sausage balls and other things. So.
Homemade cheese dip? Is there any other kind?
I guess you could go out and buy it, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Somebody's homemade it.
Yeah. Set in. Speaking of some good food that's homemade, local, as you can get, I'm telling you, Greenbrier, Standing Firm Farms, the place to be. You're looking for some high-quality Angus beef. This is where they got you covered, especially that bone-in, ribeye, all that flavor right by the bone. You can't beat it. Looking for a great holiday gift idea for a household. I'm telling you, once you head to their website at standingfirmfarms.com, click on that inventory tab, you're going to see something called the Farm Hand Box, $250. You're going to get a whole assortment of those high-quality select cuts of meat. I'm talking the ribeyes, you got the sirloins, everything from the chuck roast. You got ribs, you got ground beef patties, you got stew meat. It's going to be the perfect gift for an entire household, okay? That's going to be $250. Now, once you're there, if you want to indulge for yourself a little bit, go for it, because delivery, anything over $400 is free. That is right, within a 90-mile radius of Greenbrier. Anything under, just $20. So make it easy, and it's about as simple as it gets. And once again, it's all about supporting local and shopping local. The Gilmore family, they've been doing it for 4 generations and been doing it right. Go visit my friends at standingfirmfarms.com.
But baby, it's cold outside. But baby, it's cold outside.
Heartland Rehabilitation and Care Center in Benton proudly offers compassionate and loving care to our veterans, meeting the unique needs of every veteran who calls Heartland home. Visit heartlandrehabcenter.com.
Looking for your next ride? Come on down to Hubbard Power Sports, your local, family-owned Can-Am and Sea-Doo dealer. We've got the latest and greatest Can-Am ATVs, side-by-sides, and spiders to power your weekend fun. And right now, get up to $3,500 off in rebates, plus in-store discounts, or financing as low as 0.99% on select models. Whether you're hitting the trails, working the land, or cruising in style, we've got what you never even knew you needed. On the road, on the water, or in the trails, we've got the ride for you.
Attention Arkansas homeowners, if you've put off updating your bathroom all year, then now's the time to call Bath Makeover of Arkansas. Bath Makeover of Arkansas is a local company installing American-made products, including bathtubs, walk-in showers, and walk-in bathtubs. Bath Makeover of Arkansas is also proud to be an official sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Don't go into a new year with that old, outdated bathtub. Bath Makeover can install a beautiful, easy-access walk-in shower in as little as 1 day. Call 1-800-NEW-BATH during our year-end blowout sale. Receive half-off labor on a new bath or shower. 18 months, no interest, no payments. Senior and military discounts. Receive a bonus $200 Visa gift card with purchase. And call Bath Makeover of Arkansas at 1-800-NEW-BATH now for a free $25 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. Call 1-800-NEW-BATH. That's 1-800-NEWBATH.
Make Jim's Razorback Pizza your game day headquarters. Known for their amazing thin crust and Detroit-style deep dish pizzas, but don't pass up on their wings that were voted the best by AY Magazine. If you're looking for a great place to watch the game and the most accommodating service around, visit Jim's Razorback Pizza at Highway 10 just past Taylor Loop and the second location at the Morgan Maumelle exit. Jim's Razorback Pizza, proudly serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years.
Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Ava Bella Day Spa. The Christmas season is upon us, and boy, has it been a year. I think we all could use a little peace of mind and some relaxation. Well, we have the special for you. This gift is so good, it's a 2-hour package for $125. That's it. You can get it for yourself, your husband, your wife, your dog sitter, your in-laws, your boss. Your boss can get it for everybody else. Go to avabelladayspa.com to find out more.
Car wreck? Call Rainwater Holt in Sexton.
888-8888.
8 for a fast response. 8 for results. 8 for Arkansas.
Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
If you're loving what you hear on The Zone, you should try our video stream on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Twitter. Now let's get back into The Zone.
You should have thought about it.
What's on Tap? Highlighting the biggest sporting events each day is brought to you by Flyway Brewing, with locations in Argenta, Memphis, and Fayetteville. For more info, go to flywaybrewing.com. Fresh beer starts there. Follow the migration.
In college football, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl featuring Utah State and Washington State will start here in roughly 4 minutes on ESPN if you want to check that out. Tonight on the Buzz radio networks, the women and men's Trojan basketball teams will have a doubleheader. Women will be facing Hendricks at 5 o'clock on 106.7 Buzz 2, while the men will face Williams Baptist at 7 o'clock on 106.7 Buzz 2. Ray Tucker's Outdoors will be at 7 o'clock on the Buzz. Following that, we will join San Francisco and Indianapolis NFL Monday Night Football game at 8 o'clock on 103.7 The Buzz. And that is about it for what's on tap tonight.
Thank you, Flyway Brewing. Go see our friends over there. They've got great holiday beverages for you to enjoy. It's a great way to spread cheer. Wes Moore is here. He's got some cheer to spread as well.
Yeah.
A little bit to chew on today.
No doubt. Fleet Management Services bringing you the weekend recap. Huge weekend to recap. We're also going to have Bill Ingram in the studio to honor the life and legacy of Al Flanagan. I wanted people to really get a grasp of how important he was to Arkansas basketball. Also, we have Clint Sterner, thanks to Chris Crane, Dodge Jeep Ram at 1:30, talking a little football with him. And Kevin Bohannon from hogsports.com is going to be hanging out in the studio with me. So jam-packed 3 hours of sports coming up.
I'll listen as I prepare for the Christmas holiday. You guys staying in town?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Until next week. And then we're meeting the Courtney's down in Hot Springs. So it should be a fun trip to the races and to the lake and to the golf course. So
Sounds good. Sounds good. 12:58. Stick around. Out of Bounds next.
Willie D.